キャッシュ3パッド。 Comrades, today is May 4, 2026, and the current time is 1918. The Institute would like to clarify that the potential bean sponsor cannot be a distributor of bean sprouts. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
I can move, right? Hey, comrades, whoa, look at this. A gaming stream, isn't that crazy? Hello, how are all of you doing? I wanted to actually stream a different game today, but unfortunately that game is not ready for... Whoa, why is it all the way there? I think I hooked it into the wrong one. Give me 1 second. I think I hooked it into the wrong capture. I think that was the Rimworld capture that I might have just ruined. Whoopsies. Anyways, how are all of you doing, comrades? Welcome to Starsector, the game that we play sometimes. Isn't it cool? Yes, I did actually do it like the loading bar was made out of bits and all that stuff, so I think it's fine. It should be working okay. I'm trying to figure out why the game is not... Oh, there we go. That was weird. Alright. Let me turn the music back up and let's get back to playing. How are all of you? Hopefully you're all having a good night and good evening. It's the last stream of the week. I was going to play something else, but I'll get into that in a bit. Also, how are you doing? Hi, Greywood and Xanth and Goldenrod. Thanks everyone who's here right now. Yes, I am, and Fear. Now with more frames on PowerPoint. I hope it will make the game run better. I'm running... as Greywind had suggested, what's that stupid thing called? Fast rendering, and I did run it correctly, so I ran it off the batch file instead of running the exe directly. So hopefully we'll get better frames, especially when it comes to like the bigger battles, because you might have noticed like during some of the more recent battles, the larger that they got, the slower the game ran. Like it actually got really, really bad. Oh my god, what I just dropped. Oh shoot, hold on. So, yeah, hopefully this will be fine and we'll be good to go. I will drink, don't worry. I got a beautiful Coke Zero right next to me so that I can be nice and caffeinated for the rest of the evening, especially as I plan on playing Forza Horizon 6 after stream. I really wanted to stream Forza Horizon 6, like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many people would actually want to watch that, but it's a game that's been on my radar for quite some time, and I ended up buying the Super Premium Deluxe Edition with the early pre-access by like 4 days and all the expansion packs and everything. So I was like, I don't really do that often, but I was like, you know what, this is fine. I have money to spend. I'm also going to an anime convention tomorrow, so yeah, very rarely will I ever buy a AAA title at full price, especially like premium editions, but I was like, you know what, I was looking forward to this game for months. I'm willing to do it for this game. I don't know I don't know why this is a bit of a surprise, but I actually do enjoy playing racing games. Right? So I'm a big sucker for racing games, if they're good. Primarily, I was a Gran Turismo player, and I do still occasionally play it, but I have a PS4, and I don't like turning on my PS4 because it takes forever, and all that jazz. And so Gran Turismo 6, or 7, which is the current edition, hasn't had like any major updates in a while. Mostly they just add like a few new cars here and there. I'm fairly sure they're committing most of their resources to Gran Turismo 8, which is going to come out whenever the PlayStation 6 comes out. But with the whole RAM AI crisis going on, it's probably not even going to pop out until like, honestly, probably like 2028 or 29 at the latest. And the new one is like an open world game with, you know, the new Forza is like open world and driving around Japan, and I'm kind of a sucker for JDM stuff. So I was like, all right, $120. Fine. I do want to play like immediately, even though I'm going to be gone most of tomorrow and the day after. But Sunday I'll probably just sit inside and play it more, and that's kind of my plan. So I've been excited for this, so this is like my one treat to myself. I'm not going to be spending more money at like the anime convention tomorrow, but that's a different problem. But yeah, that's essentially where we're at. Also, hi Ron, how are you? PS5 has 0 games we're planning on. Yeah, they're planning on adding more stuff. I mean, as the joke is, I know the joke is that the PlayStation 5 doesn't have any games. It's more just like all the games end up being on all the other consoles anyways, and all the other platforms, similar to how, I don't know what the what's a good example? like Final Fan or like Ghost of Yote, I think Ghost of Yote, they said they're not going to be putting it on other platforms. I think that's the thing to keep in mind. My understanding is Sony's new plan is only the multiplayer games will be multi-platform. Every single player experience that they kind of have is going to be restricted to being on, well, strictly on PlayStation. So things like Ghost of Yote might not even show up on Steam or PC or Xbox. And anything else that they might do that single player is going to do the same thing. And I'm pretty sure the same thing that like what Xbox is doing with Microsoft, where like a lot of the games just kind of get restricted anyways. I think that small sliver of time we had where the console wars were quote unquote over is kind of over, and I think we're going back to the console wars. So just keep that in mind when it comes to like all these companies. They want all the consoles players for multiplayer, but also ban PSN in half the world. I think they kind of walked back on that ban, but I think I don't know the whole specifics about the PSN ban. I know it kind of got rough for the Philippines because I think Filipinos couldn't play Helldivers. I think now they can, probably. You have to hang on how Autocraft works and directing you already wish the UI for resources needed is better. What mod are you using for the auto crafting? It can't be Applied Energistics. Applied Energistics usually doesn't pop up until like mid-tier, right? Like super late. I think along those lines. Oh, you can... Oh, got you with G. Okay, with G, I got it. So that's kind of where I'm at with the whole video games. I know people are like, why would you buy full price? Why can't vote? Well, I'm not going to be buying other things like Grand Theft Auto full price. Like, I'm allowed to buy one game as a treat for myself every now and again, right? Right? I'm allowed to do that. What was I doing? I do not remember. We're going to Favonius for some reason. All right, let's just go to Favonius. I don't know what we were doing here. PSN requirements just sounding alarms for you? For which game? Well, at the very least, I know that Forza does not require such a thing, which thank God, otherwise, you know, that'd be a little nuts. How are you doing, Drunken Wafer? Oh, that's right, we do make a lot of money. Let's check on our planets real quick. So if you don't remember where we're at in Waifu Sector, we got two planets. We got Allhaven and Crestfall, both of which we captured from the pirates. They're both size 6, so they're not going to get any bigger than this. And they've got a lot of things. We are building a interplanetary confectionery on Crestfall. It's going to be a beautiful planet for beautiful food and baking and cooking. We could add more structures. I just don't know what I want to add right now. But we eventually do need to start figuring out how to build more ships, but we might do it on the other planet once we become a Grand Moff. Day 1 patch 1. For which one? Also your sibling. Your sibling bought it to play like 3 rounds on, so I mean that's fair. If you don't like Helldivers, then you're not gonna like Helldivers. You hate early game combat freighters? I don't think does anyone ever really use combat freighters like the way they're meant to be used? Because I sure don't. Okay, so what was I doing here? Oh, we were trading in all of our survey data for fun bucks. Okay, so I got 18k, which is not enough to buy anything. I could buy the automata. I could buy a light expeditionary package, which comes with one Vachasea assault destroyer, an elite cruiser, and a light destroyer. So we could get like 3 small ships with this. I could also just go ahead and buy a semi-brave, which I have been holding off. I feel like I should probably buy at least 2. This is not the oh, this is a semi-brave. I feel like I should probably buy the semi-brave. This is not the plus point defense. What happened? There's like where's the mini brave? Or do we just have to build it now? Your sibling is A10 in STS2. I applaud your sibling for getting that far. I'm gonna buy 2 of these. It's fine. We're gonna try to defeat the Space Ghost, but we need to get our fleet up and running. I don't think our fleet's ready to take on the Space Ghost. So let me take a look at our fleet real quick. This has been some time. Also, don't forget to watch the stream on YouTube too. Keep it open in the background. So, we've got our biggest ship is the Nano, which is a comically large abomination of just heavy weapons. And the strongest of Auroran engineering. Let's see. I think I was trying to switch my personal ship to something else, but I don't think I found anything that I really liked yet. So, oh, that's what we need to do. We need to get myself a new ship for me, because this is going to be like the backup, but I need something that I want to use for me, and I haven't found the ship for me yet. And I think that's kind of where the problem lies, in which that I don't know what I want to make. I guess I could get a commands op ship. That's 2. What's your ship? Let's take a look. So, Sea Opposer, you are piloting the Skaga, which is right here. It is a What is this? This is a Inazuma class assault carrier. Or assault cruiser. So you got a lot of medium anti-armor weapons, a lot of front range artillery cannons. You basically have like a super long range of big unga bunga punch things into oblivion type of deal. Let's go to Nur real quick. I think there's something I wanted to do at Nur. Wow, this game does feel a lot smoother now that we have this fast rendering. It does feel really nice. Huh. Who would have guessed? Yeah, we could buy more weapons, but I don't think there's anything I wanted. I was looking to see if we could find any mini breves, but I don't think the game's gonna give us any mini breves anytime soon. So we can't actually make certain things yet either, which is kind of annoying. Due to the way that this mod works, Ashes of the Domain, you can't really make things unless you have a way, like you need a, like, what is it called? You need I think you need heavy industry, right? Heavy industry will then start to produce the ship parts, and then the ship parts will allow you to start making ships. So I guess we could just build heavy industry on Fallhaven and make Fallhaven our centralized ship production. So it's gonna take some time, so we'll just slap it down now. It's gonna take a while to build anyways. So, and that's kind of why, because if you take a look at what we have unlocked, we actually have a lot of different ship types available. The biggest one we could in theory make is this from Nova Margum, which I don't think this is not, well, this is what is it called, Hieronymus, which I am trying to pull up on screen. Yeah, look at this abomination of a ship. It's got 10 small ballistic, 4 large, 4 medium missiles, 2 small missile, 4 small energy. It's basically a giant thing. It's a giant. You want to see it? Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you what this thing looks like. Let me hop aboard let's hop aboard this one. Oh, we didn't name a Greywind ship. Greywind, what do you want your ship to be named? It's got to be an anime character. But let me show you that big one that I want to try eventually making if we can, because it would be really funny. Let's see here. This one here. All right, let's turn it off. I think it just automatically does stuff anyways. So to give you context, that's how big it is. Yeah, it's a creature, and most things are not going to be able to survive fighting against this thing. It is very, very comical. You didn't call yourself, I mean, you can still rename it. I can rename your ship to the gold ship if you want, if I can remember which one you're piloting. What are you piloting? Oh, here, you're running Richard's line. Okay, we're gonna rename it. You don't want to rename it? Okay. Alright, so I wanted to go to Nur, because I think I want to see if I can find more quests. Alright, here's a snack package for the lady. She likes us a little more. Do we have any nice work? Okay, so ask about the Auroran Operative Rescue. Okay, so just travel over there, 300 Marines, get 84,000 credits. That we have to do this just because we gotta get them to like us a little bit more. So that's kind of the main reason we're doing a lot of this. How are you doing, Hayashi? Yes, we're raw dogging in space. Ain't it great? That's right. Alright, do this one real fast. Or the Cru de Sud. I don't know what this is, but sure. Don't tell reward is not. I can't really do that one. Well, I can't really do some of these because they're like a little too rough for us, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna rename your giant tanker. This is Greywind's ship. It is a Notos NS 15,000 class tanker battle cruiser. It has a lot of heavy weapons on it. All right. Okay, so I think what I need to do, I think my next goal is, before we do our next quest, is, how do I pull up the map again? It's tab Q. Okay, we need to go back to our system of Taroa. I need to go do a weapon adjustment real quick. Oh wait, she's the little one, the little engineer lady, right? Or is that someone else? I do remember watching Little Witch Academia a long time ago, but I didn't watch the full anime. I think I saw like a couple episodes of it. Most of my Little Witch Academia knowledge is from, well, the original OVA. Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking so. Oh no, the little girl was she was like German or something, right? That's right, I remember now. Oh my gosh, this feels so much smoother. When you're speeding up 4x, it still feels a little smoother, yeah. Okay, let me pull up this character. I'm kind of curious who this one is. Kurodesu. Little witch. Academia. Let's see. Oh, it's this lady. Okay, gotcha. Little Witch Academia is a really nice show. I do recommend it if you're looking for something nice to watch that's cozy and fun. Yeah, that's right. It's the name of the villain. Okay, we gotta make our way over here. Let's hopefully this goes well. Look at our beautiful fleet. It's kind of a mess. How many? What's the max amount of ships this thing will render? I'm kind of curious now. All right, where is Crystal's? Right there. Perfect. Hi, Ray. How are you playing 14 right now? All right, welcome to Crestfall. This is our personal. You are about to do your 14 dailies. Okay, see, I knew it. I could sense it. I could sense when you're about to play the 14s. Okay, let's drop this off here. We need more fuel. We have no research available to us. I still don't know how to get more of that. I think I'm just gonna drop off all this miscellaneous stuff that I don't really need to carry. Like, we don't really need to carry an orbital fusion lamp with us or all this other stuff. I will hold on to the AI cores. I don't want them being, you know, sent out there and, you know, left alone. Okay, so I have a ship here. It needs to be refitted. It is a Eagle. I think it's our second Eagle, because I think, yeah, because Xanth has the first Eagle. This is going to be the second Eagle. I think I might make this my temporary. Let's see if I just auto-fit this is whatever we have. Assault. Balanced. 2 heavy autocannons, a heavy mortar with, let's see, its speed is... I'm aiming for 9, I think, is my speed minimum, right? So at the very least, if I had to run this, it needs an augmented drive field, which we'd have to build in. It's fine, we'll just build it in. I have to build this in on everything. And then we can go back, auto fit. Okay, so it's got heavy blasters, point defense lasers, harpoons, heavy blasters, burst lasers. This is probably fine as just like a random whatever ship. We don't really have any good characters to put on here, so I'll just throw in Mei Yu for now until I can find another individual. I actually have another 2 more slots for officers, which is great. Okay. And we're just going to steal some of our fuel. We got some fuel sitting around here. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of that real quick. We're just going to take... we'll just take about... Oh, shoot, come on. I'll take about 3,000 units of fuel. Take another, like, 2K. And that should be more than enough. Oh, we do need more crew members, so let's just quickly snag, like, maybe 1,000 of them. Our fleet does kind of need a lot of sacrifices to keep functioning, so... But yeah, we're gonna see if we can try to do the ghost ship today. Maybe we'll see if we can do it. Depends on how I'm feeling. Our fleet probably needs like we probably need to dedicate like a couple minutes like to just refit everything. Like, we did get a semi-brief, but I didn't actually attach it to any ship right now, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, quest says we have to go to... Where are we going? Yeah, because we're not going all the way up there right now. No. Okay, here we go. So we got to go to Kumari, Kadam, and we're going to go raid the Ludic Path colony and go rescue some of these darn people and free them from their prison. Wait, does the Academy hate us? It shouldn't, right? Okay, I don't know what's going on then, that's fine. So anyways, yeah, how have all of you been? I'm excited to go to my anime convention tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can find pins and other cool things to just show off how much of a weeb I am. Actually, I've been trying to figure out how to attach patches to my bag. I kind of want to see if I can design like one of those military patches that you see sometimes and just be like, hey, can I just get a bunch of these made and this will be like merchandise? I highly doubt anyone's gonna buy it, but it could be just like a cute thing that you can have on your stuff. I don't know if anyone would buy it, but if you would, let me know and I'll see. I can maybe put a custom order in. Can't be that hard, right? Can't be that difficult. Oh wait, are we? Oh, did I miss it? Oh, we missed it. Okay, let's just loop around. All right, let's go in here. Let's go find the Ludic colony. We gotta go raid. Thankfully, there's only one, and it's called Chalcedon, so we'll just hop on over there. Ah, That's right, the ludic path is like, oh no, they're coming in. Oh, too bad for them. I'm here to rip them apart. Oh my gosh, I really need to swap the model toggles off of shift. One of these days I'll get around to doing it, I swear. I'm just like so lazy. Alright. We're actually getting a lot of experience as well. Okay, hopefully we can get this done. And we can complete this. We also should probably figure out a way to save, I think we also need to find a way to save the UAF. If you remember last time, the UAF is kind of struggling at, where is it, at Midway? So we should probably rescue them from themselves. It's been a little rough. Okay. Welcome to Chalcedon. We're going to consider our military options to launch a raid, and we're here to kidnap the extraction operation. While we're also here, let's also grab a couple ship equipments. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Midway. Like everyone else who streams this, they have to just deal with Midway perpetually. In the meanwhile, we also picked up a bunch of hammer barrages, a bunch of other random weapons. That's fine. I think they're gonna attack us. Oh, they are coming. Oh, wait. Yeah, they're probably not gonna attack us. We could probably kill them. Kill the convoy? I think we can just kill them. They're not gonna stop us. Yeah, sure, why not? I like committing crimes. They're just a convoy, and now they will die. Alright. We'll send myself in as the main ship. Wait, yeah, that's right, because the nano can't be the commander. Alright, let's go commit some crimes. We'll just press the deploy all button. Full assault? Alright, let's go kill some fun. Let's go get some free loot. There we go. That'll be perfect. But yeah. I think the problem too is like a bunch of my friends backed out of going to the anime convention, so right now it seems like I'm going by myself. Which, if you don't know, going to an anime convention by yourself is kind of depressing. You see all these other people interacting with their friends, and you're just like, man, would be cool if my friends were here too. I think I actually do know a few people that are going, so I'll just try to meet up with them. But it's always one of those like, man, why'd you all have to bail out? Kinda sucks. Okay, let's just grab this real quick. Perfect, now let's go push back in. Okay, yeah, this feels a lot smoother. Even when I'm speeding it up to... Even when I'm speeding up to 4x. 4x it struggles a little bit, but 1x it might be okay. Oh, it's actually like starting to struggle. Oh my gosh, no, we're still dealing with some of that. What's it called? Time dilation. Ooh. Maybe Starsector was not made for this many ships at once, is all I'm understanding. But it's more fun when there's a bigger fleet. Look at this. Look at how beautiful it is. It's gonna cause some huge issues. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, kill them all. Alright, just keep doing this. This one should probably be next. I know there's like the big chunky thing hanging around somewhere, so we'll deal with that soon enough. I think the other thing is the nano is like super scared of approaching. Same with Ray's ship, so having our carriers are often not in the fight unless I order them to approach the fight. I guess you don't really need to send your carriers in a lot of the times, just like in real life, but you know, that's just how it is. Actually, no, I kind of want to stream now. You know what I should stream one of these days? That's not... What's that other game called? Foxhole's kind of dead. What is it? World of Warships. No, I'm never going to stream League. I actually played League yesterday. I'm so sorry. I actually played a little bit of League yesterday. It was my admission of the day. The 3v3 mode is kind of fun. Not Twisted Treeline, the new one that they brought back. The Arena Extreme. It actually does feel smooth. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we can knock this out. Can't be that hard. We're going to speed up a little bit because a lot of these are just going to die fairly easily. Alright, do we chase them down? Yes. Order second command to handle it. Take these 4. Alright, we lost nothing, and I gain everything. We could take an Abisu carrier. I don't think I really care that much for having another carrier. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just salvage it all. Not really much, so that's fine. Alright, ooh, let's also salvage this. heavy armor. We already have heavy armor mod spec. Are we overburdened? Yes. Okay, so I don't need transplutonics. I don't need metals. That's fine. Oh wait, there's a abandoned space dock here. Hold on. I guess the main question is that Hammer of Lud about to attack us? Why is it like aggroed? Hold on. Is there a quest where it wants to kill me? So we already got the person, so that's fine. I think we just leave. We should probably do Graha's quest line at some point. Maybe. Or I can just keep ignoring it. There we go. Can't believe Ray's playing 14 right now. I'm actually kind of glad that I'm playing a lot more 14 again. It's so much... It's relaxing when I don't have to think about... What sort of thinking of? Where was I going? Nur? We gotta go to Nur. When I'm just playing on my own time. Although I realize also in 14 that... Still not caught up. Okay, so after I finished Dawn Trail, I just straight up have not done the MSQ for like 2 weeks. I've been like, you know what I want to do? Craft. So I've been grinding my crafters out. I got my goldsmith to 100. But now I'm trying to get that stupid relic. Yeah. Listen, I got 8 months. Wait, it's January, right? Alright, I got 7 months. Yeah, I got 7 months. I'll be fine. 7 months is more than enough. All you gotta do is do 1 patch per month and I'll be okay, right? Yeah. I will say it's a little unfortunate. I did get spoiled a little bit on the content of some of the characters. Mostly because I've seen so much of the posts of everyone being down bad for one specific character. And I'm just like, wow, that is interesting. I'll catch up eventually. It just takes time. Everyone yells at me for slacking. Even Ray yells at me for slacking. At least listen, at least I'm caught up before Ray caught up. So if anything, I'm winning. If Ray had caught up to the game before I had caught up, I would have been like, I need to just hang up my coat. I'm washed. Where is Nur? Should be near here, right? Oh, I think it's here. I think it's NASA and Gravity Well. Just hop over here real fast. I'm pretty sure it's just in this area. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's Favonius. Close enough. Well, before we go to Favonius, let's go to Nur. Get 4 level 100 classes. I don't, actually. I've been, I've been trying to work on some of my classes. I mean, my paladins... Actually, no, I'm not even geared. I can't even say that. Like, I was geared enough to do the final trial, but beyond that, I'm not ready to do anything else. I'm hoping that with Evercold, I'll be finally back in playing 14 at a regular pace, and I'll be not so far behind in content all the time. I think Dawn Trail's like early game just like really made me not want to play the game, and now I'm like, all right, fine, let's play the game again. I need to finish my house in that game though. Got something in memes. Okay, let's see. What are you posting in memes? Why log in? You're maintaining accounts left. I saw that. I saw someone else post this, and they're like, yeah, like I'm being called out, and I'm just like, well, yeah, because gacha games like that have like all these daily stuff that try to entice you to be playing all the time. They don't respect your time. Catch up, you damn stuff. What is this? I don't want to. Wow, look at that. Level 0 Beastmaster. You're slacking. Why aren't you a level 90 Beastmaster? Actually, wait. Or 80 Beastmaster, that's right. I'll get around to doing this at some point. At some point. I want to do the quests too that are associated with each of those classes. Become the rat that pushes buttons. I'm not gonna be the rat that pushes buttons. I have self-respect for my time. Okay. Any work? Ask about becoming a supplier of heavy armaments. 5 years. No, it's not really worth it. Do we have to do all of our quests? 32 light years away. We'll be seen making the drop. Displays overlaid with an Auroran leaflet espousing the trend of twin tail hairstyles. Wait, what? Sure. Okay, and then deploy an observation package. I can do this with a big fleet, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I can do this, right? Worst comes to worst, I guess I just drop off the fleet somewhere and just come back for it later. I guess we'll find out. So we gotta go to Naikun and... What's the other fleet? Other place they want me to go to? Oh yeah, we gotta do the Ava quest. I forgot about this. Yeah, we've already read this before, so... we'll just kind of skip through this. Yeah, because I do remember this already. Okay, so next is the Dead Drop special, and then the Spy Sat deployment. So we'll hit Naikun first. That should be fine. Let's quickly hit Favonius up, and actually we're already hitting her. This is spy stuff. We're gonna need more fuel. This fleet is very fuel hungry. We need more supplies too. Go to Favonius real fast. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna catch up. I've been actually playing Reaper as of late. And my opinion so far of Reaper is that it definitely is a class that exists, and it's kind of wacky and tacky. It is super edgy, and I appreciate it. I like classes that are very self-aware of their silliness. Okay, we'll just buy this real fast. All right, we should have enough. Also, we're making a lot more money than I thought. I think one of our planets is making way more cash than I had anticipated. How do I pick ahead of R&D? Actually, let me just Google this real fast. AOTD R&D. Okay, here we go. It's a bar event. Okay, so we gotta go do that. Okay. So we need a... There's a bar event that will find us one of these people. Got it. Is it the Favonius office for you? Okay, so we got that. That's fine. Not really anything here, so I guess we'll come back to this later. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go head over to Naikun first. That should be fine. It's a little far, but we should be okay. Reaper's a class that saw Dark as the Edges class and said, hold my beer. It's so funny. It is such a funny class. It's just like, I need to summon the power of the void to go kill my enemies and reap their souls and consume them to gain power. Thoughts on the new Gits? What's the new Gits? What's Gits? Oh, Ghost in the Shell. Isn't the new one supposed to be like very faithful to the art style of the original manga? Beyond that, I mean, I don't really have an strong opinion on it. I like Ghost in the Shell, but it's not something I've really like paid attention to in like decades. So I might need to give it a look. Like, I basically didn't bother watching whatever that new movie was that starred that white lady actress whose name I'm forgetting now. It wasn't Scarlett Johansson, was it? I feel like that's the correct name, but I don't know. I'm not sure about the fact that he was an adult artist. I mean, to be fair, a lot of mangakas start off as adult artists, right? Listen, everyone's got to cut their teeth somewhere, and the sheer amount of artists who start off as, well, H artists is very high. You're looking forward to new Voltums show and Pat Labor? I don't think I know what these are. Let me look this up. Voltums? Armor Troops Volt. Oh, okay. I do remember this one, yes. I did not watch Pat Labor. I don't watch a lot of mecha, surprisingly. I'm generally aware of all the mecha stuff through osmosis through my friends. But if you had to ask me to like name my favorite mecha show, I probably would not be able to tell you anything. I know like people will probably say Gundam or something. Honestly, if you want to know what one show I really liked, this is kind of embarrassing to say this. I like Infinite Stratos. Does that count as a mecha show? Like, does that count as mecha? I think it's mecha or mecha adjacent. It's technically like exosuits, but it is kind of peak like 2010s harem slop, which is the nicest way that I could possibly describe it. So that's kind of like my favorite one, but I also really enjoyed a lot of the characters in that show a lot, and that's why I have a very strong opinion of Infinite Stratos, even if it's not a very good show by today's standards. Hello, Havel, how are you doing? What is a Xiaobi Elite Carrier? Wait, what? From Draconis, it's a light carrier. What happens when Marines are allowed to commission warships? A Rastavan class hull gutted and rebuilt as a mobile firebase. Excalibur systems are gone. Targeting seat replaced by hangar base, staging areas, and drop pod tubes sufficient for a reinforced marine company. You know what? That's kind of cute. I'll take it. Yeah, sure. I'll recover it. That's kind of cute. All right, and then we're just gonna immediately mothball it until I know what to do with it. Yeah, it should be fine. What do you mean blow it up? I want to keep it. It looked kind of neat. It said Draconis something, which is probably a little spooky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. We gotta get this quest done. Like, we gotta move over there. But yeah, I'm kind of a big fan of Infinite Stratos, and honestly, Aldnoah Zero I really enjoyed. I was a huge sucker for Aldnoah Zero. The only problem is that, like many shows, it kind of starts sucking halfway through, and they did the same thing with Aldnoah Zero. No TV show will ever be free of the curse of having a good start and then ending like trash. I have no idea if anyone's been watching The Boys. It's kind of a, it's a very gory TV show about superheroes. It's one of my favorites that I've been enjoying for like the past 7 years. And let's just say the last season is definitely a season that exists. That's all I can say about it. It's so questionable. You're doing okay so far. Well, hopefully you can relax here. You can watch your space self go off on space adventures and watch us commit crimes and all that jazz. Oh, wait. Are we set up to communicate with the Burger Queen? I forgot if we had set up our connection with the Burger Queen lady. I guess we don't know, but we have Olivia Blake. We should probably go see if she's got any quests for us at some point. But yeah, it's I like Infinite Stratos and Aldnoah Zero. Let's go real fast. We did the quest, yay. Okay. Oh, we actually get some confectionery coins for this. The main reason we're doing this again, in case you're curious, is we need to get our Auroran Federation commission all the way up to Grand Moff so I can get my 3rd colony. While we're here, we might as well check out this other planet. It's always good to just, scan every planet while you're hanging around. A pre-collapse facility. We could kill it. There's one battle carrier. Okay, hold on. Let's save the game. We're gonna have to fight this. There's loot. But yeah, I have some friends that like love Gundam. It's actually kind of interesting because there's a Gundam store in my area, and I've been there, and it's quite nice. I did not realize how popular the Gundam card game was, but oh my god, that game is really cool, but holy cow, it is painfully expensive. It is almost impossible to get, like, cards for that game, apparently. My understanding is that the marketing team for the Gundam card game has kind of leaned in on the scalper market, in a sense, where they're really aiming for, like, the premium consumer base rather than making it easily accessible, right? There's a container that caught on fire. Wait, was there an entire container of cards that like caught on fire? Oh, now that's unlucky. That's really unlucky. Yikes. Yeah, I've seen the game. It looks kind of cool, but I'm at the cost that some of these companies want for me to play their card game. You know what card game I do want to eventually try to play? I would like to try playing the Hololive card game. But apparently that thing is also impossible to find in my area. I also really like the League of Legends card game. I played a little bit of Riftbound. It's really fun, and I would love to play more of it, but the problem is that it is, 1, impossible to find product, and 2, it's just, the amount of product is very expensive right now, and I'm like, it's just not worth it. You can't find it. It's at a premium because they make like super duper rare special signed foil variants that go for like $1,000 on the secondary market, so everyone and their mothers are trying to crack their packs because there's gotta be this lottery ticket money in there. And that's kind of the issue right now with a game like Riftbound. Oh, there goes the Sukaga. And let's pull back a little bit before we almost die here. I really need to switch to another ship. This ship is doing fine, but I want something a little more active from me. Oh boy, Greywind is kind of knee-deep in the middle of that. A little bit. Labubus. Labubus are dead. Labubus are like the weirdest fad. I know Ray's family had like a bunch of Labubus too, and it's like, oh, why do you so a company like Riot? It's because, unironically enough, it's just like, League has been like a huge part of my life. I actually don't play like League as much, and it's just one of those like, oh, my friends want to play, sure, I'll play. It's a good way for me and my friends to at least spend some time together. Is kind of how I feel. And unironically, I think the card game is, from a pure design perspective, I think Riftbound is actually a really good game. Is it as good as Magic the Gathering? Probably not. I think Magic the Gathering is always going to kind of be peak trading card game. But the problem is that Magic the Gathering is also, it's also kind of expensive, to the point where I no longer spend money on Magic the Gathering. I strictly proxy all of my decks and cards now, because if I can play for free, I'm going to play for free, you know? Why spend money when you can acquire funny cards for free? And that's kind of how I feel now about a lot of cards. No, I'm not. Magic is better from a gameplay perspective, but from a pure how much they abuse the consumer, it's really bad. No, like I said, that's why I don't spend money on Magic anymore. I very much just spend my money on camera gear instead. I've actually been selling off some of my Magic stuff that I no longer need. I've been holding on to like some really rare stuff that I didn't realize was super expensive now. I think there's like, I will say there's like, I'm gonna keep all my current decks, and there's a set of 5 cards that I plan on keeping forever. If I sold them, I could probably get like $1,000, but like I really love these cards, so I'm gonna keep them until the day I die. Maybe my future kids can use, if Magic's still around, it'll be worth like $50,000, and my kids can sell them to pay for my funeral or something. I don't know. They don't cost much. You keep falling for goth VTubers. Your solution is to not fall for goth VTubers. What do you mean you're falling for goth VTubers? What does that even mean? Tachyon Lances. Ooh, all right, I'll take all that. All right, what are we finding? There we go. Research stuff and blueprints. Fantastic. I love it. Okay, so what do we need here? I don't think we need most of these. Most of these we can probably sell at some point. Listen, you don't have to spend money on goth VTubers, okay? You're the one choosing to commit such an action. I'm not gonna say it's a crime, because it's not a crime. You're allowed to throw money at goth VTubers, I guess, if you really like them. But if you're down bad for them, maybe you just need to find yourself a goth VTuber girlfriend. Although you're probably gonna tell me something about that's difficult. Wait, what's rich coming from me? I don't think I'm that bad with my money, for the most part. Like I said, I'm trying to offload some of my unnecessary hobbies and just kind of be free to spend it on cameras. I think camera and photography ultimately have been, like I said, have been a really good net positive for me, and that's kind of why I'm willing to, you know, go a little deep into this. Although the real question is how do people afford some of these lenses, because oh my god, some of these things are very expensive. I'm basically looking at 2 different lenses right now. One is new, the other one's a little older. One's like $400 and the other one's like $1,000, and I'm like, oh my god, like this is actually just a nightmare to keep up with. Although thankfully those lenses will last you like, you know, many years, and it's fine. So yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna be spending more money unnecessarily tomorrow at my local anime con, where I have to go buy things for people. I know Ray said she wanted something, and there's like one concert I want to see, and that's like really all I'm there to do. Okay, do I just turn off my transponder and just drop this? Is that how this works? I don't know how this works. I guess we'll find out. Maybe I just have to turn off my transponder as I approach the point? Because they're not going to stop me, right? Making a covert spy sat deployment impossible. Okay. Oh, you know why? It's because our fleet's too big. Yeah, it's because our ship is too big. We have to have like a small detection radius. Yeah, because our sensor profile is 461. You need like you need to go in there real quietly. They know we're here. And you can't just separate your fleet, right? So how do we actually accomplish this? Oh, this is why I don't ever take these quests. 'Cause I'm like, I don't know how to do this. There's like not an easy way to do this, I think. Is there a way to separate my fleet temporarily? I could have sworn there was a way to do this. Exactly, we're trying to do a stealth mission with my giant fleet of capital ships. Because our sensor range is too... our sensor profile is too fat. So what if we go away temporarily? What if I just kill them all? If I just kill them all, they'll go away, right? Actually, hold on, was this the Perseians? What's their opinion on us? Listen, if I kill them all, and then there's no one to track me putting down the spy satellite. Now, granted, they might not be able to spy on the thing that they're trying to spy on, but that's a completely different problem, and that's not my problem anymore. Yeah, I don't actually know how people are supposed to normally do this. Like, this spy point's kind of far. No, I'm cutting the comm. Like, what are they gonna do? Threaten me? Bye. That's right, you're not gonna... There's not really a way to do this. Oh shoot, there's a fleet that's coming after me. The Lion's Guard deployment. Are they gonna attack me? Maybe I have to knock them out first. They're hostile. They're not gonna be able to kill me. That's right. Come, chase the bait. Come into the nebula. It'll be quiet here. That's right. Can I kill that actually? Hold on. There's just like 3 capitals in there. I can probably rip that apart. What are they gonna do? Attack me? Destroy me? Actually, wait. Do I have missiles? Do I have any funny tools in my inventory? I don't. Okay. And then we turn around and kill them all. That's right. You order... Greetings, potential customer. Company records you have registered you as an operator of the unknown class of starship, the so-called Ziggurat class hull. We are hereby requesting you allow us a more thorough scan of your anomalous ship to ascertain... don't appear to have an example. Seems so. Oh, they want to see the, they want to see our really big ship. Oh, that's right. That's what I was gonna do. We were gonna go prep the Ziggurat. That's right. Okay. Yeah, there's not really a way to do this, is there? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the spy satellite deployment at all. Like, unless every single ship here just leaves, we're not gonna be able to do this. Well, I guess we have to go back and just like drop off a few. Alright, hold on. How much time do I have left on this quest? Let's see. I want to see if there's got to be a way to do this without me being like an idiot, right? Okay, I got 90 days. Okay, how about this? Why don't we go... I think that's enough time for us to go to... Let's go to Tarora. Let's go drop off the fleet. Yeah, let's go drop off the fleet. We'll come back. And then we'll... No, I'm not turning on my comm link. They think they have the right to tell me what to do. What a joke. What a joke. We don't let the Perseians tell us what to do. Anyways, we're just gonna run over there real quick. And I think we'll just... I don't know. We probably have like a kite or something small. Not, I can probably buy something. If I drop off my fleet, does it unassign all the people? I think so, right? I think that's the thing that's always bothered me. Actually, we're really far. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're a decent distance away. Let's keep moving. Yeah, I think I cannot remember if splitting a fleet up removes all the commanders. I think it does. But we'll just reassign everyone once we get this mission done. This is why I don't like taking these missions, like, ever. It's fine, we'll survive. Gotta make sure we get it done. Okay. Come on. We're almost there. But yeah, we have like a giant capital ship that I think I was in the middle of trying to prep last week. But we ultimately didn't get around to setting it up because of how, well, heavy it is. And so I was like, we'll do something with it later. Alright, we're almost there, and then we'll go smack around. Are we friendly with the hegemony? Let's see. Well, we're neutral, so I guess we're not really in the war with SBR. Okay. What does the game needs? This game needs more music. Oh wait, I forgot to check something. Do we have production yet? Are we able to make? Wait. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. We have a heavy industry now. Cancel items to be present colony. We could probably add an AI core to each of these. We could also upgrade the Yusan Kampf station into a Yusan Sternfestung, which I am probably pronouncing very incorrectly. I guess this thing just keeps making them, right? I'm not really sure how much it's making, but that's fine. You need to commit more war. We can commit more war. I'm not trying to. But we can. We're coming to Crestfall real quick. We'll just come in, prepare. Okay, how do I do this? I'm gonna save the game. Let's see. We need a small fleet. Okay, hold on. Special functions. I'm not gonna raid my own station. Okay, so I think I literally have to just go here and just store everything. I don't want to store all these ships though. Wait. Didn't I have a ziggurat? What happened to the ziggurat? Oh, is it at Crestfall? Or did I drop it off some? Wait. Is there a way to check where all my ships are? Shoot, I actually have no idea how to check this. Is there a way to check to see where all my ships are, like, scattered around, or is there just not a way to do this? Shoot, there might not be a way to do this. Oh, shoot, okay. This is a problem. I don't know where all my fleets are. I thought I had a ziggurat, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's do this real fast. So let's just store everything for. Oh, I store everything. I have to store all my stuff too. God, I hate this. Okay, let's do this. Check your colonies. Let's see. None. I just don't have it. I mean, there's a Vindicator and a Griffin here, but what happened to my Ziggurat? Did it get destroyed at some point? I forgot to recover it? Unironically, that might have happened. Oh, shoot. Maybe it's just gone. Or maybe it's somewhere else. I'll have to find it later. Okay. Hi, little son. How are you? Do I have to just drop everything off? Is there a way to just make a fleet temporarily without disbanding it? I don't think so, right? Get a special task group? No, I don't want to do that. Alright, fine. We'll just, let's quickly just drop everyone off for now. So let's just store everything. I will keep the Recce, which Marksman's been piloting. Actually, no, I think my own ship can be fine, right? Let me think. This thing should probably have a very small... what's it called? What's their profile size? Alright, we'll take... Wait, actually, no, we'll take this one. What's the fuel capacity on this thing? Max burn, 15. Fuel capacity is... what? 0. Okay, so I can't do that. I can't believe Randu wants to commit war crimes against this. Okay, so we'll take... I don't have a small shuttle here, right? Okay, that's fine. We'll drop this off. I'm gonna quickly pilot Marksman's ship for now. We have to reassign everyone's ship because I'm not gonna remember who's got what. Fine, just put them all in here. And then... we gotta go to the inventory, and then we gotta immediately just store everything in here. And then we'll sort it out later. Okay, so then I need to carry at the very minimum all of our supply and about 40 units of fuel, subtract that much. Okay, so that should be fine, I think. Oh, we need crew members, that's right. Okay, so we need like a small batch of crew. A little bit more. That's not crew. Okay, that should be enough to accomplish this quest, right? Like, I'm not crazy, I think. And then we'll come back in and we'll just grab everything again. And then we'll refit this. I don't know what happened to my thing. What happened to it? What happened to my big, giant, evil ship? Oh, wait, no, it is here. What the heck? Was it in my fleet the whole time? No, wait, what? How... What the heck? I'm confused. It's right here. It was in the research facility for some reason and not in storage. I hope that's not going to be a problem. I guess we'll find out. All right, let's go do this quest real fast. So we got to go run over to... what's the name of this thing? To Yajna. And then drop off the stupid thing. And then we should be quick. It is kind of weird just flying around with one ship. Like, I am not used to this at all. Actually, no, just transverse jump. You're fast. It's one ship. There we go. Look at this little thing go. Yes. Go fast. Fly through the storm. Actually, because I don't have a giant fleet, we actually are making a lot. We're making a lot of money now, actually. Look at this. We're making 300,000 a month. Exports, food, industries. Ah, look at that. The Interplanetary Confectionery is making 11 grand a month. Everyone wants some of that delicious anime materials. How do I make something? How do I get more ship hulls? Okay, so okay, so this is how much you produce. Okay, so realistically, I could make this thing, but it also costs 30 million. Is there anything else I could make? This is not the one that Graywin's using. The Aeptis IS 15,000 barrage tanker battleship. Do I need another capital? Probably not. I don't think we need another capital. I do want something smaller though. Let's see. There's actually a lot of cute ones. Maybe we get like a nice little... I need something for me. What do I want to use? A Zaporia 3 super carrier? Oh, we already have one of these. I need something with a large missile slot. I can't remember if hybrid slots can take missiles or not. The Rillaroo suppressor battle cruiser. Maybe I have a Rillaroo for myself? Or a Senaraja? Senaraja contains... oh, wait, this one's got a large universal, so this is probably the one. Alright, let's try making a Senaraja. I think this is gonna be fine. So, because we make 16... okay, so this is our monthly production. It only costs us 90,000. We actually can make a lot of ships now, because we have a lot of money. And let's get this quest done, and then we'll have to reassign everyone back to their ships, and I have to try to remember who was assigned to what. We'll try to guess. I think right now it's all just kitchen sink. Actually, you know what that reminds me? We probably need to make some... we need to make more gear. Where is my ability to make weapon? Here we go. We have access to weapons. We make about 80 heavy armaments. We could make a pack super collider. Limited ammo, can reload over time. 100-second recharge. We could make semi-breves, moonbreakers, the Nakihas. Is that a ship type? Let's see. Sort by name. It's probably under this one. Let's see. The Nakiha Raider Frigate leader, and then Special Assault Elite Frigate leader. Okay, so exceptional design. There's no don't believe fourth generation, multiple roles, small hybrids, small composite, medium, universal. Yeah, we could probably build one. Sure, I'll throw one of these in there. Or will never be completed, lacking resources. Oh, we don't make what is it looking for? Oh, it needs electronic components. Okay, so we can't make anything with electronic components right now. What other weapons could we make? Semi-briefs, moonbreakers. Gus X1 Revengeance. What the heck is this thing? Turn rate slow, max ammo, reload size 200. Is there any of these weapons that's... Oh, wait, there's the mini breeze. Yeah, we can just make mini breeze. Oh my gosh, we can just make weapons. Anything we need, we can just manufacture. And they'll all just gather on Crestfall. Alright, wait, make me two more Mega Breves. What else do I want? We can make all the UAF weapons I could possibly want. Ultraviolet, Super Laser, Mini Breves, Rocket Launchers, Mini Breve Pods. Mini Breve Launcher, small size. Okay. Wait, yeah, we have the power to make whatever we want at this point. I forgot, now that we have heavy industry, we can do this. Railgun Duel. Conversion, 1000 range. It's a large weapon. Hold on, let's see. Let's sort by medium, because we're mostly I kind of want to see what the medium weapon options are. Bassin Flame Spitter. The Bassin turret is a development of the experimental Rubion Flame Spitter idea. I don't know what that means, but its DPS is what? 600? 360 sustained. There's so many of these, like, I don't know which one to build. There's so many. Oh, how about this? Why don't we sort by cost? Let's just see what the most expensive ones are. We'll sort it this way. Sparams, long range, short to medium range, medium missile system. A lot of missile pods. I don't want missiles. I want to see what else we got. Oh, give me ballistics, energy, and synergies. Patent railguns. These have really long range. What the heck? Convertona lacks the trademark penetration capabilities since the shell was changed better for the lighter energy fused warhead. Okay, why don't we make low damage, decent against shield and armor, deals extra 40 fragmentation if it hits exposed hull. Oh, okay, so that's like once you've already stripped the armor out. Suitable against armored and exposed hull. It's actually increases the longer it fires. Deals increased damage while generating less. Oh, interesting. Why don't we try making some of these edges? We'll just make like 4 of these, and then general purpose naval gun, the 254 rapid. Sure, make a bunch of these is fine. All right, that's easy enough. We'll get that done. Take a couple months, but we'll be fine. I think this is fine. I think this strategy is hopefully gonna work. Yeah, I think this will work fine. I'm gonna hope anyways. Alright, welcome to Ugatari. Alright, so now we need to find a way to get to Mantra and dodge everything, and hopefully the pirates aren't gonna kill us. Oh, they're very angry. And I turn off our transponder real quick. Hopefully we can just kind of sneak over there and just get this quest done. Do we have to do a drive-by drop-off? Oh shoot, they spot us. Okay, we gotta hide in the nebula. Okay, so I think we might be able to just go there real quick. Okay, so we turn that off. Our sensor profile is small. Let's see if we can get there real quick and just drop this off. Oh my god, they spot us. How are you supposed to do this? Like, they're always gonna spot us. Am I missing something? Let's go here real fast. I have an idea. I have a really dumb idea. Is there anything else that would be... Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Let's go to this. Let's go to pottery real quick. Maybe we can buy like a kite or something and just park it. Park this one here temporarily. So if I take a shuttle, let's see, the shuttle has an even smaller sensor profile. Oh, this one's a little messed up, so it's kind of obvious. And we take this kite here. Sensor 60 compared to what I'm using, which is sensor 30. So this is already small enough. Like, unless I refit this to strictly be hard to spot. Is there a way to do that? Hold on. Let's see. Get rid of these for now. What's what will make it hard for him to spot us? There's got to be something here. Like, there's got to be a way to do this. These ones don't really care about these. Most of these don't really matter. Logistics, probably. Repair rates, augmented drive field, advanced berthing. High-res sensors, increase your sensor range. Here we go. Insulated engine assembly reduces your sensor profile by 50%, which brings us down to 15. Can I make it even smaller? I guess it's the only one that makes it small enough. Okay, so we'll try this. Maybe if I have to refit marksmanship at some point, but we'll try this. Okay, so our sensor profile is tiny in theory. Hello. I don't have the ship. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to S-mod this. I'm trying to just dodge them. Trying to be quick about it. Okay, sustain burn is also getting us really high. So if I turn off sustain burn and approach from here, save the game. I gotta find a way to do this. Like, I want to get this quest done. I hate doing these quests. Oh my god, they're right there. Okay, they don't see us. Okay, we're gonna sneak in there. Oh my god, I think they see me. I'm not playing Subnautica 2. I know a lot of people are playing Subnautica 2, but I don't particularly care. I'm being tracked by the Perseian League right now. Just keep moving away. Oh, should they spot me? Oh my god, I think they spotted me. We gotta move. Oh my god, they're going after us. No! Gonna talk my way out of this. Alright. Leave me alone. Bye. But no, I don't plan on playing Subnautica 2. I know a lot of people are like really into it. I have no intention of playing it, quite frankly. Mostly because I don't really care. I know a lot of people are like really into Subnautica, and I'm sure if you look on Twitch, like most streamers are probably playing Subnautica. I will say, I think it's really funny that, you know, hey, look, they made their money because they were... I think the question is, would they make money? There we go. Okay, we did it. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, we did it. Let's skedaddle. That was annoying. I don't want to take... I will never take a quest like that. What did we even do? We dropped off a spy satellite, and that was about it. Okay. Now our plan is to return back home, so we have to return to Taroa, and thankfully we have just enough fuel to do it. We're just gonna blitz our way there, and hopefully we don't explode. Why? Are you planning on playing Subnautica 2? I will say, I don't suffer from what do they call thalassophobia? The fear of, you know, drowning, or like the fear of the deep ocean. So it wouldn't bother me too much, but it's just not a game I'm terribly interested in. Like, the thing for me, and I've said this a million times, as soon as I see the word survival crafter builder, my brain shuts off and I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like, unless there's something about that game that's like super special and unique, I will not care. Yeah, oh wait, is it early access? It's not even a full launch, it's just EA? Yeah, then even better. Yeah, just wait then, because your ending's not even there yet. It's not even worth playing. Just wait. What makes it super cursed? Alright. Go to Crestfall, let's go grab our... Let's go, we're gonna refit our entire fleet and try to figure out who has to go where, because I do not remember at all who's on what planet. Oh, okay, yeah, the whole crafting business, that's right. Yeah, that's what I was referring to earlier a little bit. I know what you're talking about. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go grab our fleet. So first and foremost, let's go refit Marksman's ship again. We'll make it like a assault ship, and we'll give it back to Marksman. Okay, all right, let's see. Let's grab the rest of our ships back. Except the Sunrider, but we will take the, whatever this thing, we'll take the Ziggurat. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. Okay, and then we need to immediately grab all of our cargo again, so that was primarily this. Take that, take that. Take this. I don't think we need to take anything else from here, it's fine. We do not need to take all of this. Apparently, wait, what? Did I buy that many? Oh! Do we really make that much? Oh, shoot, we really do make that much, huh? Okay, so, hold on. We don't need to carry all this confectionaries. Let's leave that here. Okay, so we should be fine. Yeah! What was the whole thing? The like, the CEO was trying to draft up with AI why he didn't have to pay the or like how to get out of paying the the money that the developers were owed or something like that. It was so stupid. Okay, I'm surprised he thought that would even work. Okay, so all right, so did we get my new ship yet? Nike Shuttle, Chicago Hollow. We did not get anything new yet, so whatever we have is just what we had before. That's fine. We have to quickly reorganize this. I want all the freighters toward the bottom. I wish there was a way to make this a little cleaner. Lelouch, the Mika, Songless. Okay, so Songless has to go back to... Okay, where is the Song Core? Oh my god, did we delete her by accident? Ah, shoot. Wait, did the oh shoot. I think depositing the ship got rid of Sierra. Maybe she comes back when we do the quest line, so maybe it's not that big of a deal, but I'm like, wait a second, I don't see Sierra here. Surprisingly, I got sued and lost. Yeah, exactly. Well, people want to believe that AI will solve all their problems, not realizing that, no, it's not going to solve all your problems if you don't know what you're doing. I think we lost the, Ah, dang it. Okay, so I think we lost Sierra, which is a little annoying. I have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Okay, I'm trying to remember who was assigned to what. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure this was Alana's ship. This one... Wait, where's my Archdemon core? Let's grab that real quick. I wonder if... Oh, here we go. Okay, Nightingale's Institute. Okay, here's Sierra's core. Got it. Or Inky Echo Nightingale. This is the one I'm looking for. Maybe it's still in here. Maybe I just forgot to grab it. Oh my god, look at all those things we have. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I lost the ship. I think I, Oh, here we go. Inky Echo Nightingale. I don't see Sierra. Maybe I dropped Sierra off somewhere and I didn't realize it. Okay. What else do I need? I don't think I lost Sierra, but I don't see her. I hope I didn't. Oh god, that would suck. Well, we've done the Sierra plotline before, so we don't have to do it for this run. We'll put the Archdemon core in this one. I believe this one is Ray's. Gunnery, point defense, combat, helmet. Can we make her skills elite? Probably not right now. Okay. I know this one is Grey Winds. I don't remember whose ship was all the other ones. Is kind of the problem. So now that's the issue I'm at. Like, I don't remember who's where. Oh god. There's so many ships on this thing. Alright, I guess we're just gonna reallocate them seemingly at random and for now because I just don't know where people bolt. Right, I'm pretty sure this one was piloted by Ava. What did Zia pull? Okay, this one is mine for now. Alright, then this one was the marksmanship. And then, let's see. Are you still alive? I'm pretty sure. I mean, no one's really died. I just don't remember who was piloting what. I know Xanth was piloting something called, like, the Richard Lionheart. I remember that much. What was Immortal piloting? Okay, I'm pretty sure this one's Airman Joker's. The Taiki shuttle sounds like something he would say. Tsukaga, I think this was Zia Poser's ship. I think. Altina sounds like that's probably Zoingo's. Wait, why do I have two Altinas? Oh, shoot. I don't know why I have two of them, but I guess this one's gonna be named something else. We're gonna name this one... What's a dense character from an anime? Who's a very dense anime character? Is there like a rock-based anime character? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm gonna just stash this for now. I'm like, do we really need this? Probably not. I think we'll just deposit the rock for now. I don't think we need to have a rock in our fleet. Okay, the hollow. What is okay? Risten's got energy. So one of these has to have energy weapons, and that is the one that Risten was using. What is the hollow equipped with? Ballistic weapons. Okay, so whoever's ballistic specialist is gonna get the hollow. We'll give it to Immortal. That's fine. That's true. Roll the dice for any Isekai's character. That's true. Okay, so this one... This needs to go even further down here on the list. Okay. This one is kitted out with lasers. Okay, so I think this one was Risten's. Infidave can kind of go into whatever is free, so I guess we'll give Infidave... I don't know why we have something called... Was Ire of Venus? Does it sound like an anime character? I can't remember if this was renamed. It probably was not. I think we just picked this up at random. So this is going to be the UAFS. Alright, Infidave, give me an anime character. Medusa. You want to have a ship called a Medusa? I don't think we have a Medusa. Or is it a weapon called a Medusa? Oh my god, there's a lot of ways to outfit this thing. Close support, elite, strike. So we'll just make you a close support for now. High intensity lasers, missiles, and blind elite interceptor drones. Okay, this is gonna be yours for now because I don't know what else to put you in. We also picked up this small carrier here. It's a missile machine, right? Listen, I play with so many mods, I don't remember what anything vanilla is anymore, okay? This thing's got mining blasters, a bunch of other stuff needs to be repaired. I'll get this one to flaming for now, because I don't know. Missile specialization, this thing does carry missiles, right? That's fine. Alright, who else doesn't have a ship? Alright, the Lelouch is basically a missile spam, so I think this one actually is supposed to go to... We'll give this one to Havel. Sun has energy specialization. I don't know if we have this energy ship available. Also a destroyer. Well, I don't have a spare destroyer then. Kirino has... Souls heavy, so it's primarily ballistics. Give this to Hayashi's also like really strong too. Oh, because Hayashi should be on a carrier, I think. Alright, how about this then? I'm gonna take the one 2 for the dough. This was flaming. I'm gonna give this to Hayashi for now. And then I'm gonna put in Dave and the... Flaming in the Kirino. Sun doesn't... I need to get Sun on a new ship. Sun can have this one, that's fine. I think that assigns everyone that was a viewer. I'm pretty sure I mixed up what ship people are supposed to be on, but I think it's fine. I could not remember who was on what. Also, we have this thing. I have to figure out what I'm gonna put on this thing. So, we got multiple large energy hardpoints. Oh shit, I need to make large energy weapons. Maybe we don't take this yet. But I do kind of want to start getting rid of these stuff. What do you even put in the front? Plasma cannons? Let's see. Charge UV pulse, a plasma cannon. Reload time, refires 2 seconds, burst size 3. Reload is 2.5. I don't know what's the best option. What is a Kirin burst? Oh, I do remember this one. Actually, yeah, I kind of like this one. Refire is 16 seconds. Maybe we don't do that one. Shiva Disruptor Beam. Tachyon Lances. I guess Tachyon Lances are the funny, overpowered one. Let's make another Tachyon Lance. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop this one off for now. And then we're going to go craft a few weapons real quick. So I would like to manufacture weapons, and we're going to look for larges primarily of the laser variety. And I'm just going to pick whatever's the most expensive thing I can make. So we can make pack super colliders. 13-second refire delay. Disco ball. What do you mean disco ball to ziggurat? What does that mean? Oh, just put a lot of Tachyon lances? Okay. Tachyons are large, right? Yeah, I think we'll just make it like a beam. We'll make it like a beam thing. So, UV siege laser. So, which one is the laser one? UV pulse cannon. Which one of these are laser? Is there a way to tell what's a laser weapon? Beam. Triple beam cannon, I guess, is a giant laser, right? That sounds like a laser. 28. Yeah, we'll make 2 of these. And then just make a bunch of medium lasers as well. Gravitons on mediums. Okay, I don't know. Surprisingly, I don't think I have the graviton recipe. Yeah, I actually don't have the graviton recipe, so we're just gonna have to work with something else. Oh, we're gonna work with all the other ones we have access to. Gravity tether. Edge is a disruptive cannon. Heavy pulse laser. Probably as good as we're gonna get. Ultraviolet pulse laser also sounds kind of neat. 600. I think we'll take the ultraviolet. Okay, well, we'll have to make a lot of lasers because I don't have a lot of lasers hanging around right now. We need smalls as well. Let's see. So small lasers is tac lasers. We don't have tac lasers. Surprisingly, just we don't have access to them yet. Disruptive cannon, rock cutter, point PD cannon, point defense. I guess a lot of these are mostly going to be point defense weapons anyways. We'll just grab this one for now. We'll just make like 8 of these. Okay. Let me take a look at your thing. So yeah, right now you've got some tac lasers, phase lances. You are actually just a giant laser. Yeah, you're already a laser abomination, so you're fine. Don't worry. You're a disco ball. Yeah, you're very much a disco ball already. Okay, that's fine. We gotta get some quests done. We gotta go find someone to talk to. So why don't we head on over to... Oh, wait, hold on. Before we leave, I want to check something real quick. I want to make sure the settlement is going well, so I want to just slap in a few more AI cores here. Install this Auroran Dimensional Stove. Increases production by 250%. Ooh. Beautiful. And then we'll even assign a core. We'll give it a alpha level core. So this thing basically doesn't take that much resources anymore, and it just makes super stuff. Don't really need that, but I can assign an AI core to reduce everyone's cost and upkeep is fine. So I think we should be fine now. Still don't know how to get additional research other than trying to hunt down the ruins and stuff, which is kind of annoying, but I guess we'll work with what we got. I wish I knew how to get a new R&D head. Let's do commercial manufactory. Alloy production matrix with a crystallizer. Twin economy protocol sounds pretty funny. Base ship assembly. I need That's already done. Okay, that's fine. Orbital assembly is next then. Oh, perfect. We have enough research for this. Perfect. All right, we'll just leave that for now. All right, next is we're going to go fly over to back to the UAF territory and just going to find someone to talk to. We got to be friends. By the way, I've been looking at the updates for the ship designs that CY has been doing, and they look pretty nice. Although I think they kind of I'm going to miss the more simpler look of the current UAF designs by Whiskey. That's kind of my thoughts on it so far. There's a heavy frigate here. No, don't care. Salvage the dang thing. Alright, let's just grab one more salvaging. Alright, off to UAF territory. Alright, we'll get, we'll be max. Yeah, I was about to say, like, it looks a lot like UAF 2, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I was like, I like the current SBR designs, kind of. But it is really good. It is really well done, though. And everyone's gonna have different opinions on it. That's just kind of how I feel about the new redesigns, right? Alright, let's go fly on over there. Maybe one day I'll get around to making a new ship. I'm too lazy. I keep having too many other things that I want to do. Maybe if I could just be jobless and make more $1 billion by simply existing. Why am I burning through all my supply? Oh, that's my fuel. Oh, we burn through a lot of fuel, huh? We burn through 150 per day? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we can't travel that far. Our fuel cost is astronomical. Alright. We're gonna go to Nova Drive real quick. Once all of our weapons are built, we'll go back and grab the funny. Oh, did they make it already? Oh, shoot, they already made it. That's really funny. They already made it. Right? Or have I not been making it the entire time because I forgot? Oh my god, I think I have not been... Wait. I've not been making anything. I forgot to press confirm every single time. You've got to be kidding me. I've not actually been putting any orders in for anything that I thought I was making. Oh my god. Alright, I'll make a bunch of these real quick, and then let's make a bunch of small ones too. Whatever is the most expensive that looks like an actual laser. Wait, it's autocannons. Sure, make a bunch of the Maripukas, and then make some of this one. Let's see what's the most expensive one we can make. That's a laser. Disruptive cannon, heavy pulse laser. That sounds about right. It's got a decent range. Ultraviolet laser's probably a little better. Yeah, we'll do the ultraviolet ones. And then we need to make the missile that we need. I would like my semi-briefs, please. One semi-brief, one mini-brief, 2 mini-brief pods. And that should be fine. And then we're going to go hit confirm. We'll go also over to the ship orders because I think I was trying to order a... Wait, do I want an SBR ship or a UAF ship? I can afford one of them. Just kidding, we don't have a lot of the SBR ones. Okay, so UAF, let's see, what do we got? I want to personally pilot a capital ship. What capital ships are available to me? Pusillarium, strategic missile battle cruiser will contain what? All right, I want one of the... Oh, we don't have the computer parts. We can't make that. Fursonia, Fusarena. Racing 2. We don't have access to computer parts, which is the main problem. And it's preventing me from attaching probably one of the big ones. ISU auxiliary vessel. So maybe what about a cruiser? What do we have for missile cruisers? I think I was trying to make a Senaraja because this one does have a large universal slot, so we'll take one of these Senarajas. That should be fine. All right, go make me the thing. Okay, let's go over there real quick and let's see if we can get some quests going. We need more quests. We need more ways to improve our rank. We could also do, like, we do need to go to New Aurora. Apparently, I've been trying to figure out this quest and it just has not done anything. I feel like a lot of these just aren't really doing what it's supposed to. Oh, we should probably go talk to the lady at Nur, Alexandria, or I think is her name is. Let's see what we can get from there. God, we make so much money. It's beautiful. We gotta build a computer industry as well before I forget. I think we'll see if we can put that on Ballhaven. Oh, we're capped out on industry. Okay. We could put another structure, though. Research facility, trade outpost. Maybe we don't need any of these for now. Stability's super high. We could add it. Whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see where, like, the finale of some of these main story beats are gonna go. I think that'd be kind of fun to see, but I know it's gonna take some time before, you know, it gets done. Because I know this is gonna go on Steam once it's all said and done, right? It's my understanding this game will go on Steam. We'll see how that goes, I guess. Can't buy the fuel. Sell this, that's fine. Take the fuel. Okay, is there anything I want from here? Any people I can talk to? Lara Shepherd. I like to promote. Nope. Okay, so quests, bounty docket. That's a little far. Okay, that's really close. We'll do this one. That's fine. We're gonna go to New Aurora real quick. Selling millions more than just they'll be swimming in money. Hey, I mean, look, it's a labor of love, right? Isn't it just like kind of like one dude, or is it like a whole studio? I have no idea. Your Dictat storyline is gonna reach its end. What is this? Is there actually a Dictat storyline? I don't think I've ever played aligned with the Sindri and Dictat. If there's an actual plot line, I should probably try it out at some point. Okay, she's not gonna talk to us. They're not gonna talk to us. It's fine. No one here will yap with us. That's okay. I think I already know these. That's fine. It's a two-man studio. Okay. I think we don't need anything here. I think what I do need to buy, though, is I need to buy some crew members. So we'll just quickly pick up some crewmates. I feel like crewmates was a VTuber group name. Go to the bar on New Aurora. It's been since 0.6. Oh well, then I'm really behind then. Okay, I don't really need to deal with pirates. Yeah, don't really need that. Okay, what about you? Why is it always pirates? Oh shoot, I bought some security codes. Whoopsies. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I don't really want to do this quest line. We've done this one before. All right, let's go here. Wasn't I in a group? Yeah. You know, back when VTubing was kind of getting started, like a bunch of us friends were like, "Oh, be a VTuber," and then I think I think I'm the only one who's still streaming. I still have their links beneath the stream if you ever want to take a look at them. But yeah, I think all of them basically stopped streaming. No one, I think I'm the only one who ever like was super consistent about it. And so that's why I'm still around and a VTuber. I still see them every now and again, so it's fine. I think it's just everyone, they are just all busy with life, and so they can't all be like me, who can stream like every week or even like 4 times a week. And that's why I'm not like in any group right now. I don't even collab with people. I'm sure you've noticed, like, I just don't collab. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm sure you've noticed. Secret package delivery. Don't tell anyone about it. It's 100,000 credits, and it's a stack of technically legal but morally questionable employment contracts. Sure, that sounds questionable. Oh, that's right. We can buy something from her. Okay, so we can buy a Persephone Natasya class elite royal bat. I can actually afford this. Do I want it? This is just a freighter, right? It's not really gonna fight. Got a lot of weapons, surprisingly enough. We need to call it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Do I just buy it? Oh my god, I kind of want to just buy it. All the organs. Do I do it? Do I buy the funny? Do I buy the funny? If I buy it, I'm gonna be broke. Wait, actually it was 2.5, right? Actually, wait, I might not actually be able to afford it. Hold on. I can afford it. Yeah, the Persephone. This could be my ship. This could be my personal flagship. Let me read this real quick. Okay, so hold on. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot of lore. Holy cow. It's okay. It's a heavily modified Porcellia, named after a venerable captain who served as first generation Taufa and Wing Commander. Recently given a sounding leap in promotion. Vice Admiral, the hull has been seen as significant change as a result. Topside long-range cruise missile launchers. Long-range cruise missile launchers were replaced by large turret emplacements, allowing the Persephone to engage enemies at all ranges safely. Also received the newly developed reflective plating, granting her vastly improved protection against flying opponents. Despite all the changes to make her suitable for brawling, she still maintains a delayed long reach in the form of the Mato semi-brief volatile cruise missiles. Wait, it has what now? Is that built in? So what else does this thing have? Missile rack accelerator. What do you mean it's cursed? This doesn't sound cursed at all. This sounds amazing. This sounds insane. I'm gonna buy it. All right, I'm broke. I'm broke now. Oh wait, hold on. I know how we can make our money back real quick. I'm just gonna collect the ransom on all these prisoners. Okay, so we're not completely broke now. Okay, now I have this thing. All right, I'm gonna immediately put myself in that ship. Look how beautiful this is. Listen, I hear funny nuclear ordnance. I want my funny nuclear ordnance. That's all it is. I'm a very simple man. I want to test this out. You must also get the captain. Wait, no, I'm the captain. I want to be the captain. What is this thing's speed? Oh, it's 7. Hold on. I gotta quickly strip these real quick, and then I need to plug in the augmented drive field. Build that in immediately, and then I gotta... Shoot, what was the ones that it came with? I forgot already. Something Auroran, probably. Or probably something weapons related. Probably integrated targeting unit. And then something else that costs 20. Secondary focus, probably what it was. Oh no, ECCM package, that's what it was. What is this like? Hold on, I need to know. I want to know what I just paid 2.25 million credits for. Okay, what is this Mato semi-brave? Oh my god. Okay, okay, wait, hold on. So, Mato chorus, Mato semi-braves. So the semi-braves will not auto-fire, which is good, and then so the missiles will not auto-fire. That's about right, I think. Let's see. What else is really tanky? Let's try it against it. What is this thing? So you move up. Why does that thing have like? Okay, it's the missiles. All right. This is my new personal ship now. This is my personal ship. This is my creature. Hello, Steve. How are you? You know what? I think we can go take on those nasty little ghosts. What is a ghost to a nuclear weapon? All right, we have some quests to do, right? Let's do the pirate contract first. 22 days at base burn level. Do I have enough fuel? I hope we have enough fuel and supplies for this. Oh my god. 14 supplies per day. We can probably do this fine. We are gonna need way more supplies. Just walking this. Yeah, I have a new ship. It's really big and it's really cool. There's a lot of salvage this real quick. Might as well grab what's here. There was a fight here. Oh wait, it was the tourist memorial. We should probably not be stripping the tourist memorial for stuff. That's probably not a good idea. Let's get out of here. All right, let's go carry on. Let's go kill some pirates. Show them the true meaning of pain. Actually, I want to rename this. What is one of my favorite anime characters that I want to name this giant thing off? Oh, who's piloting the Haruhi? No one's piloting this right now. What is this thing kitted out as? Hold on, let me take a look. Ballistics. All right, congratulations to Comrade. Comrade Havel gets a upgrade. Okay, so I want my... Where's my thing? Where's my funny ship? It's no longer called the Songbird. We're gonna call this the Natsuhiro Matsuri. Dang it, why did it go away? I want to type that in. Perfect. Alright, now we're good to go. We'll go rip apart some pirates real quick and we'll give it its first test run. I'm genuinely curious to see how this will do in battle. I was like, ooh, this is a spicy boy. Or it's a spicy lass, that's what it is. I don't know what Choma is, unfortunately. I will say though, it's very expensive. I guess that means I don't have to make a new fleet. But we can definitely go kill the ghosts, I think, without too much issue. Need to find a way to get past all this. Oh my god, there's so much travel we gotta do. Okay. High burn sensor readings. Will we ever be free of getting hurt by touching the evil clouds of lightning? Maybe one day. Okay, I burned through like nearly 1,000 supplies to get here, which is not ideal. Where am I? I'm here, right? Okay, so we need to go to Delta Chetam, and let's go kill this pirate man. He is located somewhere in there, so we just gotta go find him. All right. Probably do some like exploration too. I think that's unexplored, so we can probably find some. Oh, hey, look. Hello. All right. Let's go take my ship, and let's take a bunch of the smaller ones, and we'll take the super carrier that Ray is piloting, and we'll take a bunch of the small ships. That's fine. We don't need to send. We don't need to full send everyone. I think what we'll do is we'll have everyone follow Ray, and we'll just have Ray run in the middle, and then my personal ship, I will go in there as well. All right, where are they? I want to end their existences. Actually, the problem is I just realized since they're really small ships, they probably don't need. They probably don't need to be blasted with semi-breves, is my assumption. If we see a capital, I guess we can dump it on that guy right over there. Oh, it's not a fully encircled shield. That's kind of interesting. Right, I'm just gonna fling one of these over there. Oh. God, I love that. Oh, look, that was like a double-layered explosion. Oh. It's so good. It's so peak. I don't even need to put a semi-brave on this. It already has a semi-brave. I just realized this thing doesn't have any point defense, does it? Does this thing not have any point defense? Oh, is it just all missiles? Wait a second. Hold on, what else do we have? Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, it's basically all just missiles with like a couple cannons attached to it. Okay, so someone really decided, what if we made a ship and we just slapped on as many nukes on it as possible? Send a second command and rip it apart. That's fine. We lost nothing, and I will take nothing. Perfect. Okay, and you know, we're already here. Why don't we just explore the... Oh, wait, these are fully surveyed already. We must have already been here. Okay. Are we... We're almost at the point where we can become Grand Moff. All right. Let's go to the other quest that they want. No, we're trying to head to... We got a long drive next, so... We gotta go to Alpha Comoran, and I think we'll make a quick stop at... We'll make a quick stop at Midway to pick up some fuel. And that's probably fine. So we'll hop on this real quick. Ah, that's right. We can use the, we can ride the waves to get there and save some time and fuel. Oh, wait, I leveled up too. Okay, what do we need to get stronger? Plus 50% missile ammo capacity. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take the missile upgrade. That's not even a question. I think giving me access to semi-breeze was a mistake. Okay. Like I said earlier, I see funny nuclear weapons available to me. I'm gonna take the funny nuclear weapons. Okay. It would be morally incorrect to not take it, okay? It is always the morally correct decision to take the funny explosives. Let's go to Midway. Where is Midway? Perfect. Let's go right here. Okay, let's go to Midway real quick and grab a few things. And maybe we'll... Okay, so repair, grab. It's not really much here, but I just need them for the fuel, supplies. The military will sell me stuff as well. Fantastic. Beautiful. Sell this. Good. Is there any SVR weapons that are worth buying? There's no descriptions, which is a little sad. I don't think they're selling their blueprints either. It's one of those things you have to just kind of find. Okay, that's fine. Could smack around that Harlinger station. Feel kind of bad that that Midway lost that colony, that moon. Basically, it got taken over by the hegemony. It's tragic. Well, that's just how it goes. I need to use the restroom. I wonder if I could just send the ship or the fleet to fly over there, or if it's gonna die if I do. I guess it might die if I do that. 19 days at max speed at 10, so probably like 12 days at 14 supply per day. So maybe 200 supplies to get over there is my guess. It's not too bad. Yeah, we'll take it back later and give it back to the UAF. How dare the non-anime factions attack the anime factions? We will never let this go. I can't... Why is it like... Every time someone plays this game, the UAF is always perpetually under attack at Midway. I guess it makes sense lore-wise, probably. There's a what now? Nah, I don't really care. It's not worth taking that. We could attack the luddites too, but I don't think it's really worth striking at the luddites. We definitely don't want to go near the abyssal maw. I think every time we walk in there, we die. So we'll avoid that. So I think what we'll do is we'll do this. We'll run back to the fleet. We'll double check our weapons, and then we're gonna see if we can take out the ghosts of our past, the sins of our failures, and all that. And we'll probably take we'll take as much as we can with us, including the some of the other stuff we found. Okay, here we go. Alpha Cameron, and we're here to just... That's it? There's nothing else here? What is that? An arc? What do you mean there's a domain error arc? What's a domain error arc? I guess we'll find out in a second. I have no idea what that is, actually. Oops, let's not touch that. Alright, here we go. And mission complete. We've dropped off whatever it is. Okay. So we are now able to become a Grand Moff, which is what we want. While we're here, let's quickly check out the planets, and then we'll head back, and then we'll get ready. Oh, there's stuff here. What is that? Survey says there are a lot of ruins and a priest facility. I guess we'll just smack this down real quick. All right, time to put Hatsune Miku out of her misery. Okay, so we probably don't need everything. We'll take the... Yeah, we probably don't need that much. Okay. So everyone on Ray, and then Ray moves towards the high wave transmitter, and then we'll also fly over there as well. It's a mystery mouse tool that'll help us later. God, it's a mystery mouse tool that'll help us later. My younger siblings, when they were little youngins, they watched a lot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It is ingrained into my memory. It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come on, come inside. Wait, come on in. There's fun inside, or something like that. But I remember that show a lot because of that. Okay, so one bad thing about this thing moves at 116 speed, so it is very, very slow. Kind of reminds me of when we were playing with what was that? The Paragon. It's just a brick. But it's a very, very deadly brick. Oh, okay. So this is the Krexa and the Herexa. It's fine. Yes, they should be approaching soon. Okay, we got the nav buoy, and then let's move up. Yeah, we're not going to go that fast, unfortunately. Where's the ghost? Has commandeered the solar class, the TDS Upsilon Duchess, which is probably the big giant battle cruiser that we were kind of seeing on the fleet composition. Oh. Whoa. Okay. So we're gonna make our way over there, where all the fun toys are, and we're gonna get ready to deal with that. Push aside a little bit. Let's get ready to fling a few breves in there. That's right. Just fling it in there. Fling it in there with all the other missiles. Every missile we can fire, just find a target. Yes! Yes! I think we killed like 4 or 5 ships with that stack of semi-breves. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, there's still more though. They're not all dead yet. Okay. We did lose the hollow, surprisingly. The Sonoria could not withstand. Oh, actually, wait a second. This thing's kind of deadly. Semi-breeze. Okay, what if we do the accelerator? Oh my gosh, we're getting overloaded. I need to pull back. Oh no! Oh my goodness, I'm dying. Hello. Please. I played this very incorrectly, and now I'm being punished for my sins. Okay. Amazing. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? All right. Good evening. Okay, so I am probably not using this Persephone very well. Where's that? So I don't have the Sunrider with me because it costs way too much to operate on a regular basis, but we might be going to grab it very, very soon because we're going to go fight some ghosts, and I want to have as much heavy firepower as I can possibly muster to help fight against it. Yeah, don't worry. I may have done this fight very incorrectly. I'll send in a few more ships. We'll send in the other ships. I want to make sure we win this. Did I send in my personal ship in? Let's find out. Did not. Yeah, I can set this here. Send everyone in. Hop in the Louis de la Valliere, full assault mode, go. And then let's go hop into our personal ship, the other one that we have. And let's continue partaking in the fight. Because Ray's ship actually just also exploded. Unsurprisingly. The ghost is... I think taking the ghost plot line was a mistake. It is kind of interesting, but boy, it is annoying. We lost a lot of our fleet just in this one fight alone. Recovering from this is going to be so economically devastating. Yeah. It's going to be very, very expensive to recover from this. Let's go back here. Maybe I should get a phase ship. A phase ship sounds like fun too. Okay. That should die from everything over there, and then we can keep running around and try to pivot another. Shoot another one of these over there. Pull back. Okay. Let's just do that. Pull back a little bit. Let them shoot down the missiles. It's fine. We lose the Mika. Is the big one still up? I think the ghost ship master is still there. Okay, we didn't kill that one yet. Cool. We're gonna die to this. Okay. We flung another missile. Can we maybe? And that's the last one, right? So we just got to full commit to this. We're gonna lose so much. We're gonna have to spend like a month recovering our resources. We're just gonna speed up because I think we can just speed up now. 4x should be fine. Wow, look at this. It's so smooth. Can we be free from Fulgesis? I don't like dealing with this ghost anymore. What is the actual bonus path you get for completing this? That's what I really want to know. The bonus origin. Okay, recover everything, please. Oh my god. That's expensive. On the other hand, we got some cool stuff here, so I'm not gonna say no. Hello there, Xander Turing. Welcome aboard, comrade. Look at that, a raid. How are you doing? Let's see. What are you up to? How was your stream? let's take a look at what you might have been up to while I do the shout out thingy. Unless someone else beats me to it. Someone beat me to it. Thank you. Smell you later. All right. Thanks for swinging by. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, you're playing Pokemon. Very nice. Hopefully, Pokemon was a grand old time. Hi, Kahila. I brought you some friends. I appreciate having friends. How are you, Kahila? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Were you the one that encouraged your friend to raid? Oh, that was a fire red. Fair enough. Are you doing like a Nuzlocke or anything, or are you just doing like a normal run? I have not played Gen 3 Pokemon in like an eternity. I'll take that. Combat on Replicator's fine. We'll take that as well. So, we gotta recover. It's gonna be so expensive to recover everything. Just doing normal run. Okay, gotcha. Well, hopefully you're having fun with it. I like Pokemans. I just haven't streamed Pokemon in forever. I used to stream some Pokemon, but it's been a while. We don't really stream Pokemon here very much, even though Ray keeps asking me to do it at some point. Actually, I think my flagship got smacked with a let's see, we don't really need any of this. Oh yeah, hopefully Nuzlocke goes well then. I used to do Nuzlocks, and I think I basically stopped doing Nuzlocks forever just because it's very hard. And you slowly go insane trying to do them, so... We got that done. Okay, so... That bounty's complete. We got some more commission bonus. We're gonna go over to this arc, because I don't know what this is. Okay, congrats on passing your midterms, Kahila. Hopefully you'll be fine. I think if you can pass one set of midterms, you can pass the rest of them. Have you thought about doing Pokemon ROM hacks? That's where the real gaming is at. Although it depends on your knowledge of Pokemon, whether or not that's a good or bad idea. What is this? You approach a domain era arc, an awe-inspiring leviathan of space engineered to carry millions upon millions of individuals across the cosmos in cryosleep. Hello, Malis. You raid into Starsector, one of your favorite indie games. Yeah, I stream Starsector like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. It's a grand old time. My runs are very modded though, with a lot of anime mods because I'm a degenerate weeaboo. A vessel of unmatched scale and ambition, it far surpasses its predecessors in both size and purpose. Designed to journey through the vast stretches of the galaxy, from familiar star systems to the uncharted realms beyond, the Ark is a self-contained world, brimming with potential of new beginnings. Within its massive frame lies a network of cryopods, each a silent cocoon for passenger dreaming of distant worlds. However, this one's probably mostly gone out. Heat signatures can... Oh my god. I am not fighting 3 drone battleships. We'll come back to this later. Yeah, we're not gonna fight this. I looked at that and I'm like, no. No. Can I put a marker on this? I thought you could put a marker on this. Let's use... Here we go with this orange one. Arc with... Okay. Unexplored arc. Automated defenses, 3x capital. There we go. Okay, that way we have a little bit of an idea what's going on over there. But anyways, I appreciate the raid very much. For those of you who are new here, my name is Oak. I play funny strategy games. I occasionally play other games as well, but it's mostly a strategy gaming channel because that's what I like to play. I also stream this on YouTube too, so you can follow me there if you want as well. Links in the pin somewhere. Right now we just completed an objective and we're gonna head back to our home system and kind of get ourselves squared away in terms of supply, because we're running out of supply very, very quickly, and that's not very good because we're gonna have to turn off our thing. I think we're gonna have to turn off our repairs. We can't really afford to repair anything right now. Oh, you're trying to consider and do a PME? As long as you can do like the PME like ROM hacking part, it's easy enough to do, but it's kind of annoying to have to do it, knowing from experience. But hopefully he does it. I know you enjoy watching those PMEs, Kahila. They're fun. It's a grand old time. Okay, so we gotta make it there as fast as we can. Hopefully we don't burn through all of our supplies. Oh shoot, come on. There we go. All right, screw. We just have. You know what? I think we have to just allow everyone to like repair. We can't afford to not let people repair. 114. If we have enough, okay, that's fine. You're willing to? I mean, if you're willing to do it yourself, then that's even better, right? Because then you'll be helping out. To be fair, for the most part, I just kind of eschewed balance. As long as it was mostly okay, then it was fine. But I also understand some people really want to make sure their runs are perfectly balanced. But it's all for fun anyways, so that's kind of my logic. As long as everyone's having a good time. Okay, we're almost there. I want to get back to my stupid thing. God, our fleet moves super slow. Okay. Oh, you mean like figuring out how to balance everyone's character stats and all that? Am I being the one who's surrounded by enemies who insta-mog him? Ah, gotcha. But isn't that half the fun when someone makes a character that just explodes immediately because they decided, I'm gonna make my character just a glass cannon? Everyone liked dumping luck, and then when they get crit, it's like, well, what do you expect? You dumped luck. Luck is the stat that prevents you from being crit. Who would have potentially seen this happening? Yeah. Okay. Now that we've arrived here, I'd like to drop off this research material. I would like to go figure out where I'm gonna get my... So let's grab this. I need this real quick. Okay, and then let's grab my resource stockpile. I need a lot of supplies. I'm gonna grab like 3,000 for now. It's gonna cost... Okay. I think everything is back up and running. I see Twitch is connected. I see YouTube's reconnected. We should be fine. Although I think my chat window is not reconnected, which is a little odd. So now I have to look at chat on my phone. Yeah, I will drink. Don't worry. I don't know what happened. That was odd. Well, we'll pretend that didn't happen. Let's upgrade our military base for adding some industry while we're at it. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade that. This is already upgraded. That's fine. Spaceport doesn't need any upgrades. That's okay. Okay. You sneezed, exactly, yeah. It's okay, I don't know. Internets can't always be stable. That's just how it works. Oh my gosh, wait. All right, do we want to have artisanal farming? Or subsidized farming? Okay. Subsidized farming will allow us to create a lot of regular food. Artisanal farming will allow us to make luxury goods as well as food. Quality over quantity. Ooh, that's kind of a tough choice. One feeds us and accepts the rice cooker, so maybe we take the subsidized farming. I think is fine. Congrats on the watch streak. I appreciate it, Havel. 15 is kind of nuts. Ooh, I don't know which one I want. I guess we want to make sure everyone's fed, so I think I'll take the... I think we'll take the subsidized farming. Yeah, I think we'll take the subsidized farming. That's probably okay. Anything else I need to upgrade? Ground defenses could be upgraded as well into heavy batteries. It does cost a decent amount, but we'd be able to protect ourselves even better. Oh, yeah, I think we just leave this alone for now. That's okay. You're gonna talk about like I don't think you talked about those. I know you were talking about Hoi 4 the other day, and we did talk a little bit about Warhammer stuff and how I'm like not really familiar with too much Warhammer and how I'm not really playing Warhammer anymore. I don't even play the Total War Warhammer, if that gives you any idea. Oh wait, hold on while we're here. I would like to talk to... Wait, Gordon Dunlap would like us to deploy spy. I'm not doing another spy satellite mission. All right. I would like a promotion. Here we go. I am now a Grand Moff. Once you attain this rank, leaving our faction won't be an option. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be part of the faction forever. Okay. We've done it. How's I'm doing pretty good, aside from that weird internet hiccup we just had. That was super odd. We're kind of figuring out what we need to go fight the ghost, and that means grabbing our biggest and deadliest ships that I'm about to go pull out of storage. That includes the Sunrider, among other things, and trying to make sure we have enough supplies. It's going to be a very, very difficult fight, and we have to be ready for it. Speaking of which, we do have research points. We should probably spend these. Like Biosphere, Megaport. Oh, Megaport sounds kind of nice. Yeah, let's get a Megaport. I like that. Okay. We're going to quickly hop on over to the Fall Haven. Just grab a few more, just see what's there, and then we'll deal with this eventually. Corlane will invade. I'm gonna do 40k war. Yeah, I'll do Total War 40k when it comes out. It's been on my radar anyways, so don't worry. That's on the I will probably play this game list. I really don't want to spend this much for more supplies, but I have no choice. I need as much as I can afford. You know what? Probably need to grab another like 2,000 units of fuel. Okay. Let's quickly run over to Crestfall. Let's get ourselves equipped. Whatever we can afford. I'm hoping whatever we have is more than enough to actually take it over now. Salvage this while we're at it. We'll take over Corlane as our last thing now that we can have 3 different locales to our name. Alright, let's just grab this. There's a lot of just random stuff here. Oh yes, I would like to keep salvaging. I think our defense fleets are just knocking out all the pirates, which is great. I mean, the thing is too, like, I do want to be part of the wave that plays it on launch, even though I'm not really a 40k person. I do like Total War. I love Total War. I've been waiting for that stupid medieval one to come out for like the past 2 decades, if that gives you any idea, because they stopped making and focusing on the historical ones because they found out the Warhammer ones just make them more money, but then they just don't support the games very well. For example, Total War 3 Kingdoms was super well received, and then they dropped working on it after they released like some really weird DLC choices. Okay, here's my thing. Okay, Total War Total War 3 Kingdoms is based on the 3 Kingdoms period in China, right? A mix of historical and, you know, fiction and all that stuff, right? So my gripe, no, don't apologize. This is just me complaining about Sega and Creative Assembly. For whatever reason, the first DLC that they came out with for Total War 3 Kingdoms was literally not taking place in the 3 Kingdoms era. It was some random DLC about this period about like the 8 princes, where it was like it didn't really make any bloody sense. Like they should have just kept adding more areas around 3 Kingdoms. I think that there was even plans to add Korea and, you know, stuff like that to the game, and they just didn't. And like they wonder, why did our DLC suck? Well, because you released the dumbest concepts for DLC, and that's why no one liked it, and that's why they dropped the game. And I was like, oh my god, I'm just so frustrated sometimes with their choices. Okay, sorry, that was my whole random rant. All right, let's go pull out our fleet. Okay, we're gonna take out we'll take Sunrider, and we'll take the Xenofrica, whatever this thing is. Okay, so we need more crew members because we can't afford this. We're gonna bring like a lot. We'll bring like an extra 3,000 crew members. Should be fine. Okay, I need to find a way to equip this. Okay, so this is... Okay, so we apparently had stripped out the Sunrider, except for the fighter base, because those can't be changed. Okay, so what are we even putting on this thing? I guess we can make it a savior kit. A downstream, whatever. This is probably fine, I hope. It's got a bunch of injuries, short range warp. We'll give it long range distancing, try to keep it in the far back, and that should be fine. Yes, Ayashi, hello. 3 Kingdoms died fast because they had really bad DLC choices, and it was really dumb. That's what I'm trying to say. It was just really weird choices. I'm gonna give Ava back her ship. It's not kitted out correctly, but it's probably fine. Okay. Triple beam cannon. I could put mini briefs on this. Well, that seems really dumb. Ultraviolet pulse laser. Where to go? Oh, I want beams. Give me my beams. Ultraviolet pulse lasers are not beams, I guess. I think they're projectiles, actually. Oh, they are projectiles. That sucks. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. It's close enough, I guess. We already have it. Might as well just commit to the bit. Ultraviolet pulse laser, ultraviolet pulse laser. Okay, then we need to fill the small ones with, I guess, whatever random beams we have sitting around. Light phase lance, light phase lance, light phase lance, light phase lance. Oh, wrong one. Put a tack laser here, tack laser here. Okay. I need someone in here. I'm just gonna pick you. You're probably fine. Just run a simulation on this real fast. Okay, so I've kitted this thing out with a bajillion lasers. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yes, that's not a laser. That's okay. So this thing. Okay. Oh, that's right. We're a phase ship. Oh, look at that. We slow time down. We can dodge their attacks. This seems kind of busted, right? That I can just do this. I guess you have to watch your flux. Okay, this is fine. I think this is okay. All right, that seems solid. Sunrider's probably going to be okay. Ava's back in the Sunrider. All right, I think we're ready to go for the most part. We just have to walk over there and hope we can win. And did I not have any other ships here? Did I not make any of the small ones? I thought I did. Oh, we did. We make this one. I'll grab that real fast, too. I have so many capitals, is all I want to say. This fleet has far too many capitals. Also, I forgot to actually attach more stuff here. This thing's speed is 7. So it must get, at the very minimum, went to dry field, build that in. Okay, what else can I fit on this thing? What would energy weapons need to be sillier? High scatter amplifiers deal more damage, but reduce the portion of range. Okay, so reduce the range. Advanced optics increases the range. Omen maxing to fix the excess of capitals. What does omen maxing mean? What does that mean? Also, hello there, Mr. Gamer. How are you? I think integrate targeting unit. Okay, so when we do, we technically are phase 2. Reduce phase close activation. Increase the dissipation by 2x. Okay, so I think a phase anchor is correct. Or, so resulting in reduced top speed, slow starting to gain traction, allows the coast to handle higher levels of hard flux, increase natural speed. I guess we'll take phase anchor. I probably kind of want to build a phase anchor, and that's super expensive. Sure. Oh, you can't build in phase anchor. That's really funny. You're just straight up not allowed to. Okay, let's not add phase anchor. Let's just drop everything in events and capacitors. That's probably fine. Okay, Sunrider. Oh, wait, this one. Okay, so we have this new one. This is a Senaraja, which I think I was going to put like a... I think initially I was going to put a semi-brave on this. But the more I think about it, do I really want to put a semi-brave on this? I feel like it's probably not a good idea to put a semi-brave on this thing. Mini breeze instead, though. That's probably fine. Why does this thing already come with... Why did it already come with D-mods? Wait, how did this thing already get D-mods? We just brought it out of storage. I don't understand how it's got D-mods already, but I guess we're doing a really poor build. Your last memories of AI was semi-breves. Yeah, I try not to I try not to let the AI use semi-breves. Okay. This thing's speed is 7, so at the very least, this will also need a... This thing will also need a augmented... Yeah, that's my biggest problem with having semi-breves on AI access, because it's just like, you know they're gonna do something really dumb with it. Okay, so this one's got double... I think this one is my second ship, in case I run out on the other ships as well. What else do we have for the medium hybrid slots? Kitsune flak batteries. Oh, wait, actually, this might not be bad. Ooh. Kind of liking how that looks, actually. And then center, we can have... Swap that out for another... What is this slot? Hybrid hardpoint. Throw the Kyrian burst cannon in there, and then follow it up with a Efreet cannon. You know what? One semi-breve would not be the worst idea. The whole original design of this was to have a semi-breve, so this is like a tertiary backup if my primary ship is destroyed. UAFS. Need a name for this. What's another VTuber I like? Or anime character I like? Charlotte. What was her name? Charlotte. I think that's how you spell it. Charlotte Deolines Zerno Tsukaima. Let me make sure I'm typing this correctly. Because her name is Tabitha, but I think her full name was something like Charlotte Helen Orleans de Gallia. Okay, we'll just call it Tabitha. It's probably fine. Tabitha. Okay, and that's like my extra backup. Sunrider's fine. I need to give this one a name too. This thing is like a giant laser machine. NFS. Does anyone want to pilot this specifically? Actually, hold on. Do I have any viewer character that's a laser specialist? Congratulations to Riston, who just got upgraded. Alright, I need to give this a name. What's another character from Zero no Tsukaima that I like? What's another modern anime character that's like that would be appropriate? Megumin, I guess, would be okay. Sure. No. Actually, wait. This one should be called the Megumin. It's small and full of explosions. We'll just call this one the Union for now because I don't have a name. All right, that's probably okay. Hello, Garm. How are you, Gumrad? Thanks for the throw. Did it not work? Oh, because I lost connection earlier. That's right. I have to like re-hook it up. Twitch. Yeah, we lost connection a little bit. I don't know. It's not connecting. I don't know how to fix this. There used to be a button that like you could click to just like reconnect. I don't know where it is anymore. Well, that sucks. I guess the other solution is I just close it and reopen it. That's probably fine, whatever. Is it weird you like the UK and Japan so much in Hoi 4, you don't like name relations where you kind of wonder if you try solid ground? Force faction go with commies and ahistorical since commies tend to have more allied coalition. I mean, it kind of depends. I personally don't like playing the UK. Because it's just like so much to manage because you have to manage not just to manage the colonies, and I'm like, I'm too lazy to manage the colonies. Oh boy. Our scientists have achieved a major breakthrough in its very nature risks drawing unwanted attention. R&D would like to set up a black site. Our researchers want to set up a black site. That can't be good, right? Okay, hold on. Covert, highly secured installation. Hidden from public records and from public oversight. Unlike conventional research field, black sites operate under absolute secrecy, no accountability. Here, breakthroughs and atrocities walk a razor's edge. Whether experimenting with forbidden science, housing dangerous anomalies, or developing weapons of terrifying potential. Probably don't need this, but I am kind of tempted to add this. I can't afford this right now, but maybe we'll come back to this later. Let's go focus on killing the ghost of our past. Okay, so that's located all the way up near the light of the lake. Okay, 43 light years is kind of a long run, but we'll be fine. Someone has made a Nowhere from Courage the Cowardly Dog as a map and farm. That's actually kind of fun, actually. I know you've been playing a lot of Farm Sim. Don't worry, Garm. I know you like infrastructure stuff. We'll be doing a train game, I think, in the very near future. We'll probably do Forza 6 next week because I'm buying. I bought Forza 6, and I've been kind of wanting to stream it anyways. So something. Please look forward to it. Is there any? Let me find a way to get there faster. It's gonna be a very long haul. Oh, I saw Sharklet playing it. Apparently, if you had bought it on the Xbox and even like through Xbox Game Pass or whatever, and you set yourself to New Zealand, then you could have been playing it already. And I was like, well, I didn't feel like doing that, so I get to wait like all the other peasants. At least it's not like PlayStation. If you're on PlayStation, you just straight up don't get to play the game, which sucks. In case more of a try to survive solo major factions versus USA being totally boring and auto win at the end of when it enters the war. I mean, to be fair, you still don't auto win. You gotta at least know how to play the game. You just mostly have infinite industry that lets you slaughter everything that rips things apart. It's not a Kiwi debuff. The Kiwi's got a buff in the sense that they can play the game immediately. Definitely make your departure game looks fun. Yeah, give it a try. It's fairly cheap. There's a free code if you know where to look for it. But thanks for swinging by, Xander. I appreciate the raid. Hopefully you have a good rest. I think it'd be kind of fun to visit New Zealand one day. I think one day it'd be kind of neat. But also, it's New Zealand, and it's like, wouldn't I just visit Australia if I'm already there? Or if I'm visiting New Zealand, why not visit something else? I don't know. Care that work as a resource Soviet republics. I've played that one before. I've tried it. It's fun. It is a little infuriating at times, but we've streamed it a couple times actually. It's difficult, I'll say that much. Okay, yeah, I lost 300,000, that's fine. Because I ate through a lot of resources from my own faction. That's okay. We're just taking a nice loan. We gotta dodge all this. Where does this go? That's fine. There's a train game specifically that I am looking at picking up next week when it comes out. I'm not sure if it comes out on time for us to stream it, but it was like a station game. It's similar to like Train Simulator, but it's, you know, a little different, and it's early access or whatever. So I was like, you know what, this seems kind of cute. It looks really nice, and I might be interested in picking it up and maybe streaming it. I don't know if people want to see me play a train game for 4 hours, but we'll see. Let me look at the name of it. What was it called real quick? It's let me pull it up. It's on my wish list somewhere. It is called Running Train. I believe it is a Chinese developer making a game about operating a train in a Japanese setting. You're sleepy? Are you gonna go to sleep now? Should I say goodnight now, or should I do that later? Is it, you know what it is? It's the dailies. Running dailies made you tired. That's what it is. It's that darn Final Fantasies that made you sleepy. I can't believe Final Fantasy would do this to you. You have to have your brain working. You need your brain for tomorrow. All right, who thinks we can fight this? I don't think we can fight. I think we're dead. There's no way we're gonna be able to fight this. Right? You don't want to, but you have to. Let's save real quick, because I know this is gonna go very poorly. I have brought every single ship that I have available to me that is of note. Yeah, right? It looks really good, so I'm excited. I'm definitely planning on streaming it. You don't want to. It's okay, Ray. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, where's the Ghost of Our Sins? Here it is. It's because the Onslaught's like really deadly. Alright, let's try this. Should you go to a Chinese game? Don't they pull stuff? I mean, not really. Not every Chinese developer's out for your blood. I think, especially for something like as simple as like a transit simulator, people just want to make a transit sim, and that's fine. Okay, so I cannot commit everything to the fight first. We'll commit what we have. I will not send the nano in. I will send myself in instead. Okay. I think our plan is we're going to fight around the siege uplink works. And that's how we'll fight this. You'll sleep and hopefully not wake up multiple times throughout the night. I've been waking up all... Yeah, I've been suffering from the same thing where I wake up in the middle of the night and it's super annoying. Like, I've been sleeping, and I'll sleep at like 1 or 2, and then I'll wake up at 7, and I'm like, no, I want to go back to sleep. Let me go back to sleep. I'm used to sleeping late. Okay, wait, hold on. Before you go to sleep now, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, everyone. 1 second. I need to use the restroom anyways. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Ray went to sleep, so you gotta do all the things that involve with your partner going to bed. When are we ever getting a Ray tenderized emote? That's a good question. Either I need to find a new artist or I need to see if Ika's available. I know Ika started getting back into art recently, so we'll have to see if she's open for it. But I don't think she's taking any comms right now, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with that. I haven't spent money on like emotes in a while. Maybe I really should do that. God, I'm not looking forward to fighting this stupid ghost. Can we fight this with this giant fleet? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a disaster. Get raised up here as well. I'm gonna try to pull myself a little further back and let the screening ships do their job. But this is gonna be a very nasty fight. See if we can knock out the small ones. I'm not using Lion's Roar. Maybe just fling a semi-brief. Well, we knocked one out. I'll call that a small victory. Once we know where the semi-brief, or once the semi-briefable targets are. Can I fling it over there? Alright, well, took that out. That makes this a little easier. I hope you're ready for a long, grindy fight, because I think this enemy fleet has like a bajillion ghost ships that we have to like fend off, and they're like all really annoying. So we'll see how we can do this. But yeah, I think what I'll probably do, maybe in the near future, maybe once we get closer to like July or something, is I'll be like, all right, I'm taking emote suggestions. Let me know what your suggestions are, and then I'll probably take like the top X number of suggestions and try to make it like a reality. And we'll see how that goes. Oh gosh, there's so much. I cannot fling a missile in here. Oh boy. We're sending more. It's the ghost fight. I don't know if we can win the ghost fight, but we're gonna try. The game's time dilating. We could fling the Mato Sami. I think we're just gonna fling these again. Oh shoot, it's going that way. I forgot they kind of go where you're targeting at. Ooh, no, they got shot down. Unlucky. I have to just try to like overload them. I know the onslaughts. I think this is the main target. Yeah, the onslaught. See if we can just overload this one here. There we go. Can't hold off all the missiles, thankfully. I guess it can. This thing's PD system is surprisingly good. Oh shoot, what happened? My missile rack was disrupted? Oh my gosh, the AI is evil. The ghost decided to knock out my tools. We'll pull back a little bit. We'll hard vent real quick. See how the fight's going. So I see marksman's running around being a little gremlin, which is hilarious. We haven't lost anything too much yet, so we're still holding the line. Okay, so there goes marksman. I think we can call in the cataphract and the Mika, and that should be fine. For now, let's send those back in here. Every ship that helps fight is another thing that helps us win. Gosh, yeah, they're sending like a lot of small goobers in too. Yeah, they have cataphracts too. That's really interesting. I didn't think they would have cataphracts. I'm gonna fling a semi-brief right down this corridor here. I don't think it's gonna survive, but we'll try it anyways. I think if we just overload them with other targets, it's possible the semi-brief might make it. Yes! Excellent. All right, we knocked out like 3 of them in one go. Okay, so far so good. We're holding the line. Lucius got knocked out. That's not good. We got to deal with this next. Again, I'm kind of saving the onslaught for last. That's kind of like the last thing I want to deal with. Fear? What does that mean? Oh, we got to send in more. I think we're going to wait until we can send the nano in. I think a lot of our smaller ships are starting to lose it. Hollow, Kusanagi, Miko. Oh my gosh, wait, we lost a lot. Okay, send in the nano. Okay, and we'll just try to consolidate everyone. Let's pull everyone down, I think. We'll pull everyone down. Semis are not ready to go yet. Oh my gosh, these things are very annoying. That is a very annoying teleport ship that just comes in and just starts bunga-bungaing. Although it can't really survive our own unga-bunga. Oh, that's the Medusa. My engine control was disrupted. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. I don't want to pull the Sunrider in yet. I'm trying to avoid pulling Sunrider in. Unfortunately, we might lose this ship, which would be not ideal. We might need to pull the Megamine in, depending on how badly this goes. Surprisingly annoying to pull away from. Get the semi-brief at it, just see if we can knock it out. Just whatever we can fling. Can't afford to shield. It's fine. Alright, we did lose that one. Why do they just keep healing automatically? Oh my gosh. This rack accelerator keeps getting destroyed. Come on. Playing another semi-brief at this. Oh my gosh, yeah, their point defense system just keeps destroying all my weapons before I can even use them. Alright. Let's call in... We're gonna call in the Union. I'll take over this one for now. Okay, I want them to hard focus down here. Just see if we can get that one, and then we can try to knock out the other ones. One small step at a time, right? Let's secure our flanks, and then we'll tackle the biggin. All right, and now we're here. We're taking over the funny ship. Okay. It's kind of fat. Wow, this thing's kind of slow. It's okay. I just need it to exist. It's a phased ship. It can do a lot of damage if we know what we're doing. Okay. We gotta knock these guys out. I want these dead, but these things are super annoying. But if we can just kind of stay all the way here, should be fine. Oh, that's got a really long range. Is this thing just no flux too? Oh, that is kind of nasty. There we go. Just get in range, we can just blast it. Yeah. Perfect, okay. we don't have shields on this one, so we have to just kind of rely on our own potential. What do you mean the bigger they are? What does that mean? Are we about to get hit with a massive debuff? Oh! What was that? Oh, we lost Ray's ship. Okay, so we have to send in the Sunrider now. Okay, Sunrider's in. Let's hard focus the... okay, we're gonna have Songless not distract that one, and we're gonna just try to hold down the line here. I think that's all we can afford to do. Let's get these guys up here as well. That Onslaught is still alive, and that's gonna be a problem. Where did the Onslaught go? I don't even see it anymore. It's hiding now. We're gonna have to do a lot of recovery once this is done. Okay, so that's finally dead. We got that Muse spell. It's still alive. Okay. Sicarius is still there. I'm pretty sure it's hanging in the back. Is that it? That's the Onslaught. Okay, there's the capital. Sunrider's hanging around, which is great. So we can probably just poke this down to oblivion. Yeah, so this thing's just being bombarded with like so many lasers. It can't really survive that. That's fine. Oh shoot. That's the Megumin. Okay, let's have you stay really far back. Is there a way to have this retreat temporarily? Oh my god, Google, shut up. Okay, I don't know why Google thought I was talking to it. Let's stealth here temporarily. Okay, I did not want the Megumin to enter the fight because it's gonna just fling semi-breeze at it. Really, it's like, yeah. Okay, can you imagine if Google was personified as a Moogle? Okay. I think she should die. We should be able to just navigate around. Okay, so that all things that devour is dead. Okay, so now we need to have Megumin focus on this one. I'm gonna have that one focus there, and then we're gonna try to have everyone else move around this direction as well. Have a good night, son. Thanks for swinging by. Okay. Ray went to bed. Yeah, she was super sleepy, so she just passed out. Okay, so now we should be able to just start blasting this thing. Yeah, I gave Megumin the semi-breaves because I thought it'd be funny. There we go. We should be able to blast this thing into oblivion. Our point defense systems are surprisingly doing a good job of just holding the line. Its armor is still holding, which is super obnoxious. Our weapon's also getting knocked offline. There we go. It's just being beamed from the back. And I think its front is about near death. Let's pull back here. Let's pull back. The nice thing about being in phase is that I can kind of just let my flux dissipate. And then we can get, once we're ready, we can just keep fighting. Oh my gosh, the power of the Sunrider just cleaved that poor guy in half. Oh, we did it. All right. Preliminary reports indicate 2,700 crew and no Marines were lost during the last engagement. Your forces were able to gain a complete victory in the last engagement. The last of the nanite chips dissipates into the void of space, EM signature fading from sensors. It's over. It's finally over. Elysium waits for you. I would like to recover everything, please. Yes, I would like all my ships back. Okay, so we got everything back. Let's see. We got a lot of resources here. I'll just... What is it? What do we find? Remnant planes, metal, supplies, and fuel. Mostly the supplies is what matters. Okay, that was a fight. Let's go salvage again. Okay, that was an interesting fight. Thankfully, we were able to grind it out, but oh my gosh. I had to pull out every major ship I had out of the storage before I could do this fight. Oh, we'll have to go figure out what we need to drop off. Okay, here we go. Who's ready for lore? Let me drink my water before we read this. Time to read this dramatically. Set on a lonely orbit with the cold world below, a navigation satellite identifies the planet as Elysium. The world is wreathed in shifting black clouds like skies shrouded in perpetual midnight. Sensors barks orders from a side. After major retuning, they are able to filter out as much of the EM wash as they can. Nanites, a census tech confirms, silencing his team. The world is wrapped in writhing bands of nanomachines dozens of kilometers wide. Below, white lights illuminate the vast ice fields of Elysium's dark side. Somewhere, through the screen of magnetic signatures, a narrow-range comms burst punches through, and the codes are unlike anything your crews have seen before. Descend alone. Find your peace, if you will. Data containing an unidentified location on Elysium's surface streams in as the transmission drops. We take a shuttle to the surface. Navigational instructions are provided by the orbiting satellite. The shuttle breaks all Atmos in a long arc directed into a void in the black clouds. The skies of Elysium are calm, unbothered by your descent. It's as if the nanites haven't noticed you. Below you, the icy surface of Elysium gleams with ritualistic visual spectrum scars, the flight's terminus concluding in a site ringed by light. Your destination is a landing pad within proximity of a set of conjoined prefab structures. Nano-mechanical rivers circle your shuttle like lethargical serpents, intermittently coming to life for seconds at a time, but never drawing closer. You step out into the landing pad, onto a walkway built to guide you to the facility's entrance. The code reported by your vac suit is truly inhospitable, but still more comforting than that of your own guilt. The habitat facility before you is misfigured by damage and rampant retrofitting. The rounded form typical of colonial prefabs is twisted into harsh spires, the arches almost bringing to mind a ludic temple in a vision of apocalypse. The entrance to the facility opens with a hiss, not to a grand sanctuary, but a cramped airlock. The wait is brief as it seals you inside the lightless chamber, the weight in the air shifting as the cycle completes. The airlock opens once more and light streams inside. Inside is what appears to be a meeting hall, gifted a view of the sky by a set of jagged rifts in the ceiling. The light of the lake hangs above you once more. The place has been arranged as if a church sanctum. Chairs organized as pews. The podium and altar where a vac-desiccated skeleton in a scientist's uniform is slumped over. A pistol has fallen to the ground below. 2 other corpses lie on the meeting hall's floor, and as you spy another through a jammed open door, a dark figure steps through. The mythic stranger is something like of old Earth myth. A pitch black, like a midnight sky, a dog's head, a single spiraling white eye, and 4 arms that greet you. You again? From my dreams? You... Oh god, how am I gonna do this voice? You, the haunted one, he replies, many voices speaking as one. Come seeking salvation, hope, a new beginning. He sighs. Welcome to Elysium, the home of the fallen, brought low. None other to bestow her blessings but I. You decide to ask, who are you? Sirius, the bright star. He explains, I am the watchdog, the soul eater, the shadow and the light, all that is left of her will. I am many, mortality, given, divinity, and all I have left is the den to this dead place he mourns. Okay, I can't, yeah, his voice is actually really hard to do. It's actually really hard to do for long periods of time. What is this place? Let's see. What other voice can I do that would not... Because it's I can't speak that low. Yeah, it's the gravel. I can't pull that off very long. Here, I could probably do like this. Here is the sanctum of the dreaming, he replies. Once a place to learn, to defy, to ascend, to wait, and to wait, to prepare. He looks to the corpses. Elysium was meant to manifest a goddess of the lake. Now, it is a tomb. I will never do ASMR. He would stab me first. What happened here? He looks to the bodies. Schism, splintering, hatred turned against each other like those we once called friends, called colleagues, called beloved. All that remains is the victors, who now hunt you as one, and us, a tiny piece of a greater whole that lies dormant, sleeping, for we cannot awaken it. I need to escape my guilt. This is the place. How do I do it? He looks behind himself to the dark, winding passages of the facility. Deeper within, there is a way, he says. The spiraling eye focuses on you, if your heart can bear it. Take me there. Oh, have a good night, Kahila. I forgot to say that. Okay. I sound like an elf? Okay, how do you want me to say it? Should I do it like the gravelly attempt, or should I do it like the elven mystique attempt? Or should I just speak normally? Or I could do Valley Girl. We could do Valley Girl. Like, if I read this entire line here. Deeper within, like, there's a way. If, like, your heart can bear it. I feel like that makes it even way worse. I should not do that. Like, everything of... You want to follow? You follow him through the hall... You follow him through the ruined halls of Elysium, stepping over bodies left forever in the final moment of life. The walls are marked with weapons fire and ritualistic symbols and messages. Heretics will suffer her wrath, one says. Absolve and be saved. The signage and bleeding edge equipment betrays the place's original purpose. Temporal physics, in-space resonance, nanorobotics, spatial disruption. The equipment, broken by clear intention and further loss of time, is clearly beyond that of the sector's state-of-the-art. The habitation, domestic, and hydroponics are extensive. There must have been hundreds of researchers and support staff, if not clearing 1,000. He leads you into a sealed chamber. He leads you to a sealed interior segment of the facility, where Atmos has been repaired to the bare minimum for human respiration. The fighting seems to have intensified closer to the base's heart. Suited bones and telltale marks of small arms left as a reminder. Cybernetic implants where they fell from withering flesh. The two of you come to a large, half-hemispherical room, the Samsara Chamber. Inside, there is a set of medical pod beds lining the back wall, connected thrice over. The blinking, humming machinery that consumes most of the rest of the chamber. This place alone is undamaged, but there are still human remains here. One, lying before a pod, rests a hand on a stained tripod. A few of the pods are occupied, if not by the living. What are those? Oh boy, this sounds bad. They are Samsara pods, he says, motioning to them with a set of hands. We have kept them functional. They will allow you to shed your mortal form, join your mind with Elysium, with our dreaming gestalt, to become a conduit of our god, the daydream, in defense of our world against that which is beyond. Free of its pursuit, your torment, nightmare, forevermore, I promise you this. Sacrifice and be absolved. Wait, do I have to die? Will I die? In body, yes, he admits, voice is tinted with regret. Ascension forfeits flesh and forfeits individuality. You pace over to one of the occupied pods. The skull, rolled aside, bears a neat little puncture near the brainstem. Oh god. Is this really the only way? Maybe they were once here. Maybe those that were once here could have developed some way to defeat it. He wonders. Some sort of resonance device or electromagnetic weapon. But they're all dead now, and we do not know. This must be a cruel joke. The world is cruel. He admits, I'm sorry. We are sorry. And if I don't, they'll keep coming for me forever? Until you die. He confirms regretfully, I think. I know. Inspect the tripod. Your fleet's techs are able to unlock the tripod from orbit. The device, owned by one Esri Nefesh, who you presumably stand over, provides some insight into the day-to-day functioning of the so-called Cult of the Daydream that formed from the descendants of a domain-era weapons research project, Project Daydream. Near to the collapse of the base, there appears to have been a schism between those working to form a Gestalt consciousness and bring the Daydream into our material realm as a safeguard against enemies unknown, and those who wish to spurn Domain's intentions for the project and use the weapons research here to exact vengeance on destructive forces within the core worlds. Specific interpersonal conflicts and the schism's influence with the security team led to an outcome told chiefly by your surroundings. The last few logs detail the dying priestess technician's attempts to transfer a lover into the Gestalt. There's a body in the pod beside her, uniform labeled Sybil Nefesh, but it's unclear if the transfer was successful. The Gestalt itself appears active considering the albeit lethargical nanite activity on Elysium. Okay, wait, hold on. There are only two choices. You sacrifice yourself to join this dreaming Gestalt, your mind becoming part of the collective will, escaping aspect Ivory Hunter, or you could leave and it continues to hunt you forever. But you remain human, you remain individual, as much of a non-victory that is, still no closer to peace. Sacrificing yourself to join the dreaming Gestalt will end the campaign. Wait. Do I have to make my choice now? What if I hit... I can't do this. Okay, if I hit 3, I can save. Okay. I understand. If you ever reconsider, we'll be here waiting. Okay, so we can come back. Okay, let me do this real quick. We're gonna leave real quick. I'm gonna save the game. We're gonna save. We're gonna save this real quick. Yeah, that's fine. Overwrite this. That's fine. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna save again on the quick save slot. Okay. I accept. If you are sure this may be your last chance to speak with your crew as you are now, tell your officer corps to take charge of the fleet. You open your comms, the officer corps, and explain the situation and instruct your second in command to take charge of the fleet in your absence. For a moment, it seems like Ops thinks you're playing some kind of joke on them, and your technology officer is nervously laughing until the gravity of the situation dawns on them all. A round of eyes, and your second swears to lead the fleet on like you are still in charge. They agree to do whatever they can to continue your legacy. You think Tech might be crying. Good luck, all of you. We say hello to the crews. You record a voice message addressed to the crews of your fleet, expressing thanks for their service and loyalty, and wishing them fortune wherever the space's life takes them without you. You send it off, and you are soon flooded with messages and comms requests. As you're hitting the shutoff, Sirius looks back to you. We talk to Nightingale. You send a comms request with your hand terminal. Nightingale's avatar fades onto the screen still. A quiet buzz, but nothing else. You explain that you're going to be leaving the fleet forever, becoming part of this dreaming Gestalt, freeing yourself from the consuming guilt that's been following you for so long. There's silence, but as you nod and reach to shut off the terminal, you catch something. Quiet and frail. Thank you, she says. Good luck. Good night. Good luck, Nightingale. I'm ready. Very well, he accepts, leading you to one of the samsara pods and motioning to it. Enter. I can start the process from outside. You'll need to remove your helmet first. You lie down in the soft-cushioned medical device and Sirius seals its cover. His voices are muffled, but you can make out, "We commit to you, our lady's embrace, that you may be reforged in her image and become an instrument of her will, that you may dream eternal, that your will be everlasting." Trying to clear your mind, you focus on your breathing, looking forward out of the pod. You close your eyes, thinking of the stars, the memories you've had, pushing out the black fog that haunted you and shall no more. Something quietly slides out of the top of the pod and grips your head tightly. There's a slight tingle around the back of your mind, then something sharp but not painful. Then you can't see Sirius anymore, and there's only darkness. It feels like something has taken hold of your whole body and pulled it back cleanly through a tube. There's light, and you wake up and fall asleep and dream 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 forever. You are cognizant of the million little pieces of yourself, eyes and hands and thoughts that think between each other. Each nothing by itself, but inconceivably more in unison. You are not human, but parts of you are. You are overcome with new emotions of joy and uncertainty and excitement and suspicion and weariness. They're unfamiliar until you realize each and every one is yours. You are Elysium skies and rivers. You are the temple and its watchdog keeper. You are a black fog the domain would use to fight a forever war against its foes. You are a sleeping god, stirring, rousing. You are free, the dreaming wonder of a light over a lake. You became the daydream. We completed the daydream ending, is basically what happened. Okay, we're gonna load the save, but I want to know what this daydream ending looks like, or start looks like. Let me see. I don't care. What does this look like? How do I pick this? Oh, here we go. Okay, what does this actually look like? Oh, here it is. Child of the Lake. This is the one, right? So Child of the Lake start, let's see here. Allows you to... okay. Trade in your starting skill point for Invoke the Blessing subsystem. You can use it on an Echo left by a destroyed ship in combat to order Sirius, your fell protector, to fashion a mimic in its image and take command of it. As you level up, it becomes stronger and stronger. Wait, that's kind of insane. Also, you get special advanced blueprints that are unique to them. Wait, that's kind of nutty, actually. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so if you don't know what just happened, basically what happened was our guilt led us to Elysium, and we were told the only way to be free of our guilt was to sacrifice ourselves to join the Gestalt. And so we did, and it's obviously very spooky, and it ends the game because you are no longer you. You sacrifice your individuality and yourself to become one with the greater hive mind. And then now we unlocked a new starting origin where you can become a space necromancer. Yes, we can become a space necromancer. That was a very interesting plot line. I actually like that a lot. Unfortunately, we're still going to be haunted forever. Can't really do much about that. Yeah. That mod is specifically from Secrets of the Frontier. It has a bunch of very unique quest lines. Also, hello there, Crumbs. Yeah, I know it's got the Void Witch plot line, and I think there's like the Dustkeeper plot line, and then now we've got the Daydream plot line, which is the one we just finished. Very interesting. I actually like that one. It was a very cool storyline. I'm glad we saw it through to the very end. That was cool. I liked it. Very spooky. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, now I am the Space Ghost, except not in this timeline because I've rejected it for this timeline. I'm gonna go back. Do we have enough fuel to get... Oh, Jesus Christ. Do the Draconis hate me? Yes, they do. Okay, I think the Hegemony's okay with us. Okay, we can make it to Corsica Beta and we'll just buy some fuel there. But yeah, that was a super sick plot line. I love it when there's really long, detailed quest lines that have stuff. It reminds me of like some other science fiction I've read before. I can't remember off the top of my head because I'm streaming and my streamer brain is like working overtime. But I thought that was a lot of fun. I thought that was super cool. Oh my god, I just realized Ray's sleeping. I can stream longer now. Maybe I can stream Forza. I'm not gonna stream Forza, just kidding. But yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed the, I guess, the idea of it. where, hey, look, you're being followed by space ghosts. I think it would have been nice if there was a non-terminate yourself way to conclude the storyline, but I also understand, like, hey, that's just how the plot's supposed to be. But I definitely would have liked a ending where it's like, okay, I can just still be free from it, but I guess I'll just add like an extra challenge ship every time we fight stuff, so I guess whatever. I don't really have anything else to say. It was fun. It was a very unique story. It was very tragic. Unfortunately, I think the only thing I wanted to know a little bit more was like what did we actually do that was such a problem? Because it's not really ever explained, I think, unless I missed it and they said it and I wasn't paying attention or I skimmed over it, but it feels like we just kind of skimmed over it. It sounds like we committed some war crimes and that's about it, all I know. Ooh. Extreme Modifications mod spec. Allows you to install one more built-in hull mod, but increases the chance of causing serious chance of weapon malfunctions during combat. Interesting. Okay, let's take all that while we're here. Let's grab this Mercury class shuttle. What do you all think? Did you think that was a fun plot line? I thought it was cool. It was unique. I don't care about that. It's a Mercury. 5 organs. Oh, you always wonder why organs are illegal. Wouldn't you want to be selling organs so people can have organs to deal with the, what would I call it, the organ trade? It was okay. You just thought it was, I mean, that's fair too. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was at least unique. Why is there some random comms relay here? Mine now. All right, we got a comm sniffer. We're gonna go check out all these planets real quick, and then we'll head back to our area. There's a lot of stuff here. And I don't really care. Salvage the tanker. Let's go explore the planet. I'm afraid one of these is just gonna have full of stuff that I'm gonna have to deal with, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, I think that's left is down here. Now the question is, what plotline do we follow now? I guess we just try to follow the UAF storyline. Did Sayuf create like an actual plotline for UAF that needs to be followed? We got another lieutenant. Okay, that's pretty sick. Fair, I didn't want to grab that anyways. We have more commanders that we can use. I don't think we can do the Sindri and Dictat story in this save, primarily because I think they hate us, and that's kind of hard to deal with. You have no idea? Okay. Pre-collapse facility. Do I want to fight this? Not really. Not right now. I'm not in the mood. I mean, we could probably win. I'm mostly concerned I don't have enough supplies to get back, which is the only reason I'm not fighting that. So we'll not fight it. Survey says more stuff. Don't really care. Let's go grab this one. Orbital habitat. False extensive ruins. That's fine. We found some Byzantine wine. What do you mean you can't have a beard in Forza 6? Really? Why? It's super weird that you can't have one. You'd think with all the character customization you should be allowed to. Not yet for UAF? Alright. There's another planet down there. Shoot, we gotta go down there. Make our way down there real quick. Check this one out. I'm probably gonna be just playing Forza 6 after I'm done streaming. Yeah, I don't want to change game midstream, which is kind of like the main thing. Okay, I know we did some of the storylines. Actually, let's take a look what we have. Let's take a look at our quest lines. What do we have access to right now? Let's see. UAF plot. Okay, story quests. The Abyssal Space Oddity. Install modification for uncensored array look in Sarantha. We could do the Sunrider plotline. Ask administrator on a Tritachyon planet. Explore the planet of Asmodee. We're not sacrificing. I guess we could do this one called A Promise. We found a disabled automated frigate that gave you a rendezvous coordinates to the Alpha Marathon system. Kind of a long drive, but I guess we'll make our way. Oh, you know, I know what I want to do. Hold on. I'm gonna need to save up a little bit more money, but we're gonna try to get our third planet within our system so we can finally say we have completed and have total control of our area. Hold on, let me grab that real quick. What's in that frigate? Salvage it. Okay, nothing of note. All right, we're out of here. Okay. We gotta find our way to get all the way to Corsica, which should not be too bad, I'm gonna hope. We have enough supply. I'm mostly concerned if we have enough fuel to get there. Oh, yeah. Kind of crazy, like, how slow this moves. Okay, turn the reverse polarity on. Actually, wait, I completely forgot. There's like a whole, like, studying the polarity thing, and I don't remember how far we're at with this. Okay, so we'll soon get hyperfield optimization, increase burn by 3, unlocks gate, generates slip surge, and then eventually topographic data allows you to create, oh, basically just free credits forever. Excellent. Let's go over here. This is Inda, this is Draconis Alliance. We have just enough to get down there. Okay, there is a war. The Luddites are fighting Tritachyon to literally no one's surprise. That sounds about lore accurate, I think. And we got subsidized farming on Crestfall. So we do need to go back to Crestfall so I can install some cool stuff on there. We're making so much money now. Let's see. 3 planets is making us a hefty amount of cash. What is making us the most money? The confectionery is only making 11k. How do I make more money? I heard this one makes me like $1 bajillion. Maybe we need to create more demand for our confections. Look at it. Look at it. It makes so much. Okay. And I think farming actually loses us money, but I think it's because it's needing the machinery, but that's okay. Honestly, I'm glad I did try to use AOTD. I think AOTD has been very... Oh, does it actually just generically boost income? Okay, that probably explains why then. Oh god, Fafnir. This system is such a disaster. I don't want to get anywhere near that thing. It's asking to die. We're not at war with the Draconis fleet, but they're not going to let me do anything, so we'll just ignore that. Alright, we made it to Corsica barely. Let's go here. Sidonia's fine. I just need fuel. I don't care who's selling it. It's fine. Yeah, buy the supplies too. Alright, that's good enough. Repair while we're here. Is that enough fuel for us to get back to... it's not enough. I need a little bit more fuel. I will go to Illyria. I want to go to Carthage. But yeah, I'm glad I started using OTD. And I think it's a very cool mod. It's got a lot of very interesting mechanics to it that I appreciate. Makes things a little more exciting instead of just, you know, as is. I need more research. I don't know how to get more research. I already got twin economy protocols. Can't really get any. Like, look at all this stuff here. What if I want macro industrial complexes? I need to get computer parts is actually what I need, but I believe that's like way deeper in the plot line or in the research line. What megastructures are there? What megastructures could we make? Oh, you know what we should... I think I will build a black site, actually. Do I want to build a black site? Oh. What negative could there possibly be to building a black site? Oh, you don't make megastructures, you just find them? Okay. What negative thing would there be to making a black site? It'll cost more. Maybe I don't do that right now. Maybe we just try to upgrade something else for the time being. I assume megastructures would be super powerful, yeah. That doesn't terribly surprise me. We should probably build heavy batteries too to just keep the planet more protected. Nothing's ever gonna strike at Crestfall. Crestfall is basically a super tank world. It ain't getting touched anytime soon. No one's gonna be stupid enough to attack it. Alright, I'm gonna supply all the fuel. It's a little overpriced, but I need it. Okay. Seems fine. I think we'll go back now. Alright, just hop over to that. Jeez, I don't know if waiting that. Let's go to this one here. Corsica Gate Alpha. Oh, the Legio is planning on attacking Crestfall with a fairly strong expeditionary force to raid our spaceport to disrupt our operations. The commitment of the concomitant export of illegal goods alongside has been a behavior for various undesirables. It'll take... Okay, well, I guess we'll get ready to deal with that, or maybe we just go strike at them. Maybe we should just go smack them silly. I feel violent. Maybe we should go commit a crime. Should we attack the Legio? I think we should attack the Legio Infernales. Let's see. Where are they planning to attack from? Jeez. From the Rubicon Star, of course they would call them so. This, of course they would call it the Rubicon. Fine. All right, let's go deal with them first. I was hoping to go back to our main system, but maybe we'll go smack these guys while we have the giant fleet in tow. Honestly, when the fleet doesn't actually consume that much supply when it's fully healed up, it's when we're recovering from a battle that just eats up all the supply. Anyways, let's go blow up their... Let's go blow something up. I feel like killing something. We need to. We can't let them get the joy of attacking our system without any repercussions. We already know what planet it is, so we're just gonna go over there, and if they try to attack me, we'll just gun them down. Maybe we'll take it for them too. Are we at war with them? Revengeful. Okay, well, that's their problem. All right, let's go over there real quick, and hopefully this will go fine. Why do my cat ears keep showing up? I'm not supposed to have cat ears. Okay, is this it? Okay, hold on. I think it's actually this one here. I think it's this nascent gravity well. I'm fairly sure. This should not be a difficult fight. This should be a very easy mop the floor with these foul creatures and be done with them. All right, hop through. Let's go. Let's commit crime. All right, welcome to this armada. Wait, let's see, where is it? Intel. We know they're about to attack us. Okay. Oh, they haven't even started forming the expeditionary force. It's gonna take at least another 8 days. Well, you know what? We're just gonna get the preemptive strike on them. Oh wait, they're willing to let us buy stuff. That's hilarious. Okay, well, I'm gonna buy their fuel and their supplies. I'm gonna buy a stack of Marines. And then, let's see, and then I'm immediately gonna turn those Marines on this. Why is this planet shielded? What is this? Why does this look funny? Is there any lore to this? Host to a considerable slave population, Melchoressa serves to supply the war factories of Lucifron with the raw materials required. The prospect of ending up in this hellish place has driven many a merchant captain to fight to their death in face of a Legio attack. Oh, okay. It's a slave mining world. Because Lucifron is probably where all the stuff gets made. Alright, well, why don't we free them slaves? Not out of altruism, but to assert my authority over this. Previous civil war? Okay, well, I'm gonna commit crimes. I think I remember looking at this before, like, the portraits are AI made, aren't they? My military options. Engage the Star Fortress. Probably fine. Yeah, alright, let's commit crime. Alright, so what are we sending in? Send in basically the big ones, and then myself. Actually, I just probably commit everything except the... I do not want to send in the Megumine, which is near the bottom stack. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. With Endeavo, the 3 markets there have both minefields and artillery stations. That's actually kind of interesting. I don't have Endeavo, but maybe I should install that next time. Alright. Full assault. Commit everything. I have a bajillion Breves ready to go. Look at this giant fleet. The master fleet. Oh, there is mines here. Oh, there is a minefield. Huh. Oh, shoot, I forgot there's like a ghost. The ghost is still here. Took over the Hellhammer head. That's fine. Well, realistically, as long as I can get close enough, and hopefully if the station is just completely hammered with missiles, we can just fling a semi-brief at it and call it a day. But again, it's a little risky because they seem to have decent amounts of point defense, so I need to make sure we can really commit. Our shields on. We lost a song list. That's about expected. Fling some missiles. I just kind of want to see what it's going to do. Or we also lose the Lavalier. That's fine. Because the missiles actually do connect. So I'm pretty sure I could just fling a semi-brief at this and it would probably connect. Okay, well, they screened it amazingly. We're losing a lot of our ships. They actually have a decent-sized fleet coming after us. Any unfortunate events you missed? Well, you missed a really major story beat. But that's okay. No, it's fine. We don't send anything else in. Whatever we have should be more than enough. I'll bring in the other ones if I'm like desperate for more firepower. This fast rendering is working wonders, by the way. It's such a good mod. Okay, let's attack this thing. Fling more missiles, whatever we can afford. More clarinets, more oboes. I can't believe we're naming them after instruments. I used to play instruments. Unironically, I don't know if anyone knows this like deep lore, but I used to play the flute, and then I switched to playing the euphonium, or as my band director called it, the baritone. I was actually like super happy when they did that Hibike Euphonium anime, because I was like, oh my gosh, it's the instrument that I play. I know how to play that. It sounds really dumb, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's the thing that I play. Another one. The semi-briefs are doing what they can. We're losing a lot of ships, surprisingly. I don't know how. Everyone might be a little too aggressive with the attacks. Now we gotta pull back. I got a hard vent soon. Hard vent a little bit. Yeah, it's a little silly here. Thankfully, Ray's hanging around too. Oh, is that gonna connect? Oh, that's a plane. That's okay. Let's get our semis up there again. I hope this one, I don't know who's piloting that, needs to get away because I'm about to fling something really nasty again. In a bit, anyways. Yeah, I think this, I like this as my capital. It's very much just like a giant fling hilarious amounts of heavy ordnance at the target. But I think it's fun. Oh, shoot. That's not ideal. It's not what that was supposed to hit, but it hit it anyways. Gotta navigate around. We have to navigate around like all the giant destroyed parts of the enemy of the ships. Hope that the semi-brief will connect. Ooh, that guy managed to hit me. Is that gonna rotate around? How does that work? That's a semi-brief. That's the semi-brief. Oh, geez, it just spun around. Okay, that's... Ooh, that's nasty. That was super nasty. We gotta pop our shields. Gotta pull back a little bit. I did not play the harmonica. I know how to, kind of barely. I think I still remember how to read music. I think if you gave me a euphonium and gave me like something in the bass clef, I'd be able to play it. Yeah, it was Tokyo drifting. It was very funny. Okay. Star Fortress is destroyed. Kill the rest of them. We'll get our revenge for our fallen. It's gonna set this to speed 4. Yay! Alright, that's done. Ghost is dead. Alright. We did it. Alright, let's cover everything. Ooh, we could recover theirs too. I could take an Avisu. I don't think I care enough. Take my ships back. Pretty good. I'll take all that loot. And then we could invade the planet, or I could just... Oh, I can't bombard the planet. That's so tragic. Okay, so... Whoa, okay, I could not actually invade this planet. It's actually super well defended. We could probably try to raid it for materials. Oh, an Alpha Core. Oh, I don't have enough Marines. Oh, that's so funny. I don't have enough Marines to invade and take the Alpha Cores. Alright. Well, I think that's fine. We did our job. That should hopefully disrupt them. That, or are they gonna try to attack us some more? Let's see. Let's get out of here. Alright, not too bad. Alright, now we're gonna finagle our way back to our home system. Okay. Actually, while we do this, why don't we get a new... What are we gonna grab? Bonus to fighters, bonus to shields, ballistic energy range weapon increase, armor damage taken reduced, 6 feet operating time. Which one makes me stronger? Reduce negative effects of demods by 50%. Overload duration, armor. Actually, that's not that bad, actually. Up to additional 65% armor rating. The more flux you have. Ordnance expertise. Or we could probably just go down this line, which probably should. ECM goes up. Flux capacitor bonus. Flux is based for combat ships. All combat phase ships fleet. Everyone gets additional skills. Sure, that's fine. Cybernetic augmentation for all of our brave comrades, which we should probably level up because I probably forgot to level them up. Let's go do promotions real quick. Okay, so Ray levels up. What are we giving her? Her ship is primarily planes, so always recoverable. Take less damage to your weapons and engine. Expertise, polarized armors. I think she's never in the front. What is this thing actually equipped with? Some missiles. I guess systems expertise is probably fine. Xanth levels up as well. We'll give him helmsmanship is fine. Alana levels up. Laser specialty. Target analysis is always good. Airman Joker levels up. This is a carrier, I believe, right? Probably a laser carrier is my guess, because that's usually how it is. Infidate levels up as well. I don't know what we're going to give you. Fire control is fine. Bonus against shields. Riston is already max level. Immortal levels up as well. What is this thing? This is the hollows. What's in the scenario? Where is this? It's called the hollow. Ballistics. Okay, it's a ballistic specialty. Helmsmanship is always fine, just generically good. Havel levels up as well on the Rillaroo. I think that one is laser. Oh, it's still ballistics. Okay. Okay. I think combat endurance is fine. Polarized armor would have been the other option. Okay. Not too bad. Zeo Poser also gets a promotion too, because I've been kind of forgetting to give him one. We'll give him helmsmanship as well. All right. Oh, we have a spare person here named Hecka Blackburn. Congratulations to Irrigator. You're being hired. I'm sure you'll be fine. You can pilot. What do I have? I'm gonna put you in the mecha. You can be in the cataphract. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to put you for now. So she's gonna be in the cataphract. Let's change how you look. You're not a cute anime girl right now. We gotta make you a cute anime girl. All right, personal, change portrait. Let's see here. Select you. All right. Let's see. There's so many choices. God, I do love the... I love the SBR portraits. I'm gonna make you... There's a dog for some reason. Alright, you can be this one, the tomboy with the goggles. Alright, you'll be fine. Alright, now let's get back to Taroa. It's a bit of a long haul, so we gotta make our way over there. That fight wasn't too bad. I don't know if it actually disrupted anything. I think they're still planning on attacking us. I don't think I actually disrupted it. Well, realistically, we should be fine. I think we'll be okay. Yeah. If they approach, we'll just kill them anyways. They're not that scary. We fought off... Listen, if we can fight off a ghost ship, we can fight off a random batch of folks that are trying to attack us. It's not a big deal. Plus, there's another set of pirates that I feel like causing some issues with. Although I think I might need one more... months worth of credits, and I might be able to do the thing that I'm trying to do. Yeah. Because there's a planet called Corlane. It's a water world, and I would like to take it over. Now, the problem is, if I destroy it and conquer it, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to keep it, based on how working as a commissioned character works and all that. I have 654 Marines. We should probably start buying more Marines and just carrying more of them with us. Alright, let's take a look at our planets. It's been quite some time. I think we just hop into this Vidar gravity well. Alright, let's take a look at Crestfall. That was a pretty fun adventure, I would say. I think we're gonna put Sunrider back in the fridge. Mostly because Sunrider's day-to-day supply usage is still insanely high, and I cannot justify running it. So we're gonna just put it away for now. Sorry, Sunrider. I just cannot justify this. Also, I'm gonna need to organize this a little bit. Okay, storage. We're gonna leave behind this one. Sunrider stays behind. I think we can keep the big, giant, messy ship. Do we take this Luis de Laval? I don't think we need this one anymore. This is like the Lion's Roar one. I think we'll store it for now. The Megumin is my backup ship, essentially. So now we need... Okay, so the Lelouch needs a pilot. I don't have... I guess we'll just put Ava in there for now. I don't have anyone else to throw in there. We need more small ships, I think. Like, I think we need more cruisers. This entire fleet's primarily composed of... Actually, we do have a decent amount of cruisers. Maybe we need more destroyers. Are destroyers even worth it? Or is it better to just grab more capitals? Maybe a heavy destroyer would be ideal. I guess more cruisers is also fine. Just get a hefty cruiser. Anyways, we're gonna leave them there for now until I can figure out what to do with them. And then let's start sorting through all of our garbage. We have so many weapons to put away. Okay. This way here. We collected so much loot. Oh my god. Look at all those planes. Okay, what else do I need? Trade outpost market. We could buy and sell. They have weapons that I could possibly use, like the Catan 3 duels. Let's see. I think we already have this one. Let's learn the ones we don't know yet. Okay, that's fine. And then let's go to research, drop this one off. Okay, so now it's time to look at our colony. I'm not doing any more upgrades. I'm trying to see if I can put any items in any of these. It requires hot or extreme heat. I don't think we're going to do that. We can upgrade this again. High command industry. Oh my goodness. So... Trans-stellar empire is possible only through exceptional core officers and bureaucrats. Okay, interesting. Don't really want to do that, but that's interesting. Let's see. Subsidized farming can't be upgraded right now. I thought there was like a rice cooker. Do I not have a rice cooker that I can install on this? Hold on, other sort in my storage tab. Oh, I guess I don't have a rice cooker anymore. Or maybe it's gone. Okay, in that case, we'll leave that for now. We'll see. We also need more crew members soon. Our storage has also a bajillion donut bundles, which I guess we could try to see if anyone's willing to buy these at inflated prices, but doesn't seem like anyone wants to buy these at inflated prices. Not even the Queen's Gambit Parfait. Alright, I think it's about time we refit some of these ships because they've been kind of janky. Zan's ship here, the Richard the Lionheart, probably could use something else. It's got like 3 laser weapons and like 3 primary heavy weapons. Like, is there a better way to fit this? Actually, it might not be. This might actually be the best way to fit it out. This replaces that with burst PD lasers, graviton beams, heavy needlers. So this is basically like a CQC ship. That's fine. Let's see. This is fine. I'm not changing that. Gaia's probably fine. Don't need to change that. Ivory's with Triria's is okay. This is probably like the weirdest one. I don't know why there's like a giant Tengu battery, but it does a lot of damage and it's really funny to use. Have I started the UAF contact? Yes, I have been doing the UAF contact relation building, and that's how I managed to get my flagship, which is, I've called it the Natsuro Matsuri. This was the Persephone Natsia class elite royal battle cruiser, the one that you had to like go make that lady on Nur happy, Yamato or something. You got to make her happy, and then you got to give her like two and a quarter million credits and a bunch of story points, and then she gives you this. So I took it. It's really fun to use, if not a little silly. The Alexandra, yes. I could not remember the name. It's my ship now. Okay. Actually, since we got some time until we get invaded, why don't we go make a quick pit stop over at the Aurora UAF area. Is there even bigger ships than this? Or is this as big as it gets? As I'm about to say, if there's more, if you max the relation, really? How much bigger can it get? How much more hidden UAF content is there? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. I know there's like a giant freighter that I didn't see. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, so I only discovered how relationship building works last week. I did not understand how that mechanic worked until very, very recently. That you have to literally go to the, you know, your Intel tab, and you have to forcibly create those contacts. So here's our contact. Yeah, Alexandra is fairly happy with us. She's at 76. Nia, we haven't really had much time to work with, so hopefully she'll like us more. Olivia Blake over at SBR, and then some of these other ones like Vengeful Crow. Yeah, we haven't visited them in quite some time, so we might have to go visit some of these folks soon and see if they've got any more quests for us. I want to be friends and find new ships. There's 4 unique super ships. Man, that's actually kind of nutty. Let's go here. What time is it? I need to track time primarily because I am getting hungry. Okay, let's go to... Okay, I think what I'll actually do is we'll go to Kaylee first because I need to go to Favonius. I want to exchange my my earnings for fun bucks. I want the fun bucks. I think it's under... Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right, enter Kaylee jump point, and then we'll just head over to Favonius. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of the quests. They do give you a decent chunk of change, which is pretty nice. I appreciate that part. Welcome to Favonius with the funny music that Ranu hates, apparently. All right. I will exchange all of this. I got about 2,000 fun bucks. Get a resupply package. Actually, not that bad of a resupply package, but then... Oh, here, this is the one that has the... Oh, we already did this one, yeah. Let's see, I don't think I really need most of these. I don't need the blueprints. We could buy some of these upgrades, like a rice cooker, but it's probably not necessary. I think what we'll do is... Let's see. Oh, wait, I know what it is. Talk to... I think one of them usually offers me a supply package. Purchase governorship. Oh, you can buy... I can buy governorship of Favonius? Not... That's kind of crazy, actually. Oh, does... Okay, does Crow give key cards? Okay, I probably should do those quests then. Let's see. Oh, it's the quartermaster, right? Yeah, resupply package. I cannot carry all of that. Never mind, I'll be fine. All right, let's go to Nur real quick. Let's go talk to Alexandra. Hey, madam, I am back. Let me also buy your fuel real quick. Okay. Oh, she wants us to meet someone. You arrive at the administration section of the station, navigating toward her so-called palace like many times before. The guard lets you in, escorting you to a separate private office, past various works of art depicting ancient battles. Tracked vehicles, laser fire, and anguish faces seem to be a recurring theme. The guard rhythmically knocks on the door for you, and you are led inside With the whoosh of the door, stacks of documents and folders are everywhere, covering the side tables and polished stone floor. The air is thick with the smell of alcohol, and you already see the emptied bottles of Eventide vintage scattered around. The office is warmly lit, and the administrator has even set up a bar area for guests. Almost an entire section of the wall gives a view of the void beyond, and the ships docked in port. A mannequin bolted to a slab of ship plating was an interesting touch, and you deduced that her excellent marksmanship had been honed within the confines of this office. You recognize Alexandra immediately, dark hair framing her blazing golden eyes. Behind Alexandra, gazing out the window with her back toward you, is a person you do not recognize. Lavender hair peeks out from her beret. She carries herself like an officer and lies motionless as Alexandra speaks. Thanks for meeting me on such short notice, she smiles at you as she finds glasses for the two of you to drink from. She hands you one filled with a clear golden liquid. Asconia Sunshine. Try it. With pleasure. Attaboy. She seats herself at her desk, pouring a glass for herself. To business then. Her lips curled upward, yet the warmth from earlier is now gone. She gestures towards the unknown figure. This is Vice Admiral Persephone Natassia. She is a friend. The word hangs in the air as if waiting for a correction, yet none arrives. Oh, okay, yeah, she's menacing. I'd like to offer you the Vice Admiral's service. Take her into your fleet and let her watch your back. You can never be too careful on this side of the sector. Alexandra knocks back the drink before pouring another one. No one can hear you scream into the void. Alexandra glances at Persephone before approaching you. Come this way a moment. She pulls you aside out of the Vice Admiral's earshot. Handing you a drink of choice, she gives an honest expression. A couple of suggestions. One, try not to ask too many personal questions. You try to ask why, but she shuts you down before continuing. 2, do not ask about her loved ones. Maybe she'll tell you one day, but it'll be on her terms. 3, do not mention the permissory in her presence unless the chain of command demands it, or else. She shakes her head, making it clear unpleasant things would be in store. Another drink passes through her lips, punctuated by a sigh of relief. I know she can be a handful, but do your best. I know she'll be an asset to your cause. She looks at you half commanding and half pleading. You get a capable officer, I get to keep you on longer. It's a win-win. You two have a lot to discuss. I shall leave you two to get acquainted. Okay. I'm gonna start skipping. Let's see here. So the Vice Admiral turns around. I'm gonna kind of summarize this. She's fairly tall. What's 170 meters in freedom units? Is that taller? Wait, that's way taller than me. I'll tell you that much. 170 cm, 2 feet in inches. Yeah, that's taller. Your famous busy bee. Come here. Oh wait, no. You know what she sounds like? She probably sounds like, oh, so you're a famous busy bee. Come, I'd rather we get this over with. Place herself on one of the bar stools. Okay, so let's ask her about herself. What's your combat history? Fought in numerous engagements. Most are search and destroy. She doesn't want to tell us any more. Let's see. What are your hobbies? You really want to know? Yes. Firing missiles. Okay. How did you grow up? By surviving. Tell me about yourself. You already know my name. What else? Okay. What are your skills? Okay. So she's a cautious type with... Okay, hold on. What is this? She's got 2 special abilities. She's got 2 special abilities. The Queen's Songstress and the Widow's Kiss. Reduce deployment... Combat deployment costs of Auroran ships by 8% at max. 40% combat deployment for Persephone. Gosh. So she actually wants the ship that I'm piloting. Okay, so I should probably give it to her. The Widow's Kiss. Oh yeah, okay. Bonus to missile ammo capacity. Okay. Serves a purpose. Thinks it suits you. Helps my hobby. Okay. Let's not ask about her personal life. Very done. Fantastic. All right, we get along well. I'll take her into the fleet. Okay. After concluding, you, Alexandra, Persephone meet at the dock where the Vice Admiral is already introducing herself to your crew. She seems more comfortable, efficiently commanding respect with the charisma of a seasoned officer. Stay out of my line of fire or I'll sweep you away your foes. She sees you off yelling, take care of each other and don't forget to get me some booze. Wow, we get even a cute little CG. Showing off how pretty she is in the light of the star. Okay, fine. I guess she should technically pilot her ship. Alright, we'll give it back to her, but I'm changing the name. Alright. I cannot remember what the original name of this ship was. I'm gonna just give it a new name. We're gonna call it Isaka Taiga is the new name. That's fine. Okay, so now I need a ship again. I guess I'm back on the Megumin. I still get my missiles. I will never be free from missile hell. It's kind of cool. I do like some of this plot line. It is very enjoyable, just like kind of like learning about the characters. Man, there's a lot more content to this than I like thought there was. Just crazy. I didn't realize it was this deep. It's kind of crazy to behold, actually. All right, we should probably go to just contact Blair Juarez. Where? Oh, let's find a story point to get that contact here. Just on Nur. Okay, let's go talk to the bounty docket. Let's see. That's fine. Is that what she's called? The bombshell? She said. I thought she's called the widow. She sounds like a widow. My guess is that her backstory is that her lover or her husband died in some kind of attack, and now she just kind of finds catharsis in blowing up people with missiles. That's my assumption. Is her? I'm gonna assume that's what her story is. That she's just kind of like that. I'm not gonna question it too much. I guarantee you, if you make me make the Nekograd mod, it's not gonna be full of bombshells. It's gonna be full of the exact opposite. There's like a very specific character archetype that I like drawing, and that's gonna be all they are. That's probably what it will end up being. You're not gonna find like hot bombshells. You're gonna find like a very specific character archetype. I'm so sorry. That's what it's gonna be. You wanted quality. No, you're not getting quality. What is an anomalous mission? Mission or bounty? Predatory entity? Okay, alright, well, we'll do these quests later. Let's save the game. It is getting late. Oh my gosh, my foot's falling asleep. Okay. Well, you know, that was a pretty good Starsector run. I'm glad that we were able to reach the end of that storyline. It was a very unique storyline. I liked it a lot. Very cool stuff. Who is even alive at this hour? When was the last time I rated Falu? Was it last week or this week? I do not remember. Hold on. Eight days ago? That's about a week. Alright, that's good enough for me. Alright. Let's go raid Falu. Falu's playing They Are Billions. So hopefully that is fun for you to watch. I like They Are Billions. That's a good game. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's Starsector adventure. It seems like a lot of people really want to see me keep playing more Starsector, so I guess I don't know if I'm gonna make it like a permanent part of the rotation, like I said before, but I'll at least offer it every time there's a... At the very least, I'll offer it every time I do a vote on Thursday. So keep that in mind. Yeah, I do votes on Thursdays for certain stuff that we stream, so keep that in mind. I am probably gonna go play Forza for the next, like, God knows how long. So have fun watching They Are More Billions. Say hi to Falu, and I'll be at an anime convention basically over the weekend, and I'll take some photos and post them on Discord. Not of me though, but of other cool people that I see. So anyways, have a good night everyone, rest well, and enjoy your evening. I'm also gonna find something to eat, I'm hungry. Goodbye. I shall return on Monday. Oh, don't forget, Monday's the finale of the Rimworld Frostpunk colony, I think, is what we're gonna aim for. Yeah. Alright, goodbye.